begin our session of Sekuchia.
Should probably also have Indomitable
Right.
ready to.
Get the.
Guys, guess what? Or guess what I just realized? Like, hold on.
What have you just realized?
Okay, so Oridu is origami and Hanami, her last name's Ori, and I just think that's funny.
That is pretty funny.
Origami. What if her first name was Gami? Then, you know.
There are 3 waves. The ones kind of towards your guys' back, the ones on the left side of the street, the ones I just over here. The ones over here are different. Like, there's also going to be more that you don't see as of yet. You can hear them though.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Go away, fireball token. Perish. I want to
See,
do.
I want a fireball token. I'm gonna need it.
Is it everyone? Oh, it's everyone but her. I think that's what.
All right.
1, 2, 3. 1.
Well, all right. She's within my burst movement range.
Oh, I did not add because you're hiding. Alright, I rolled the NPCs. If you guys want to go ahead and roll your initiative.
Oh shit, can you delete that, Dylan? I'm so sorry.
Delete what? I don't see anything. Oh, that.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some.
Damn it.
Did I roll?
Which one is it?
Chat. We did not roll well in initiative.
I should have a plus.
Why is my mother calling me? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Damn, how'd you roll so bad?
I also rolled really bad for a plus 10. I rolled a nat 1.
All right, YouTube. I'm gonna play some Hades music during this fight for myself.
Do I get advantage because I'm invisible?
On initiatives, no. That is not how that advantage works.
I know. I'm being silly goofy, Dylan. I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah.
I have to edit the staff. I'm gonna use the staff.
What the heck just happened?
Oh, Hanami has a fly spell too. I should tell her that she has fly and a lightning bolt.
Forgot about that. Okay, keep that right there then, and then that right there. She got hers. Alright, where we can begin combat. I almost forgot. Let me get that staff for you real quick, because I actually...
Did you make it?
I have it. Where the hell did I put it?
It's in my hands, Dylan.
I know that.
All right. I will. My mom needs to borrow my waffle maker. She's getting ready to turn in. I'm gonna go run it out to her.
Okay.
All
What
right.
is she waffling about?
She said, in the morning I'm making waffles.
She's not. It's gonna be a savory thing. Cassidy, are we doing anything after work tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Monday. I don't think so.
Okay, I'm having steak with my mother tomorrow, apparently. Now.
Nice.
Okay. Be right back again. Is it my turn soon?
Not for a little bit.
Okay, perfect. Amazing. Bye.
Bye. Can I just like delete Kazushi and then re-import his character sheet that's up to date?
You don't need to do that. Let me do something quick.
Okay, there's just a lot of stuff actually.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's the wrong button. I meant to do this.
Oh, Wow, the game is having a stroke.
No, it's not. It's just doing exactly what it needs to do.
Oh my god.
Just give it a second. It should be. It should be.
It's going ballistic, Dylan.
Yeah, I see. You should be good now. You should be updated.
Oh. The only thing that's not up to date is my locket situation. My initiative is crazy. I don't think it should be 15.
There, now it's finished. It will. It's gonna be weird for a second until it finishes all its things. It should be anything like that. Like some of that stuff might not cross over because it's custom, and custom stuff is hard for it to pick up.
Yeah.
Um, where's the?
Is anyone dead yet?
No, I was.
The-
Healing
No, we're
myself.
trying to fix Kazushi's character sheet. Okay, I can fix the save throws myself.
I'm gonna give it not all of it. It's. I need to edit some of it. Not my. Wasn't gonna be enough anyways.
Ooh.
Hold on. That's not.
Have fun.
I don't know why I did that. It just gave. Like I tried to do it and then stupid.
It's okay, it's a new system.
No, not that. It. I tried to put. It's too many letters. Okay, fine. I'll take off this. Copy. Remove. Post. Now the second. You're telling me it's still too fucking long.
Cassidy, I'm gonna get my hair short again. It's gonna be like shoulder
Ooh.
length.
Ayo.
There. And that's not all.
Oh.
And that's not all.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn, okay.
Man, it'd be really nice if I could open this chest.
Expend the last charge.
And this. There we go. Sorry, then I mentioned that earlier, but I lost track of it. Anyways, the beginning of this is actually a different Nakara, Saburo's sister. So,
Wow, knowing the women only as their how their relation is to the man. Fine.
I know her name. I just I
Mm-mm. Wow.
I guess you're an
mhm.
ableist, so I guess that's you. I guess that's fine to be
Me, an ableist, bro. I have so many conditions.
Ooh,
You
I
can
gained
still you can have
resistance.
conditions and still be ableist. It's quite impressive. You should see Twitter sometime.
Yeah.
Anyways, how's Hanako gonna try to kill us now?
Hanako. She begins twirling her staff, and uh, it's not an actual wall of fire. It's like a circle of fire. Uh, where I need a good little drawing. Yeah, you know what? I'll use the drawing tool. Ooh, a circle. No. Yeah, ellipse is fun. That's not the ellipse I want. I guess I can draw from here. Move it. Nope, nope. I need to move it. Not do that. Oh, there we go. It's like that. It's actually almost exactly, except for it's not green. So imagine if it blue, uh, whitish orange glow. It's low to the ground, but it's all around her, and it kind of looks like a You can see the light around her bend, almost like a force field. And after that, she uses her bonus action to command one of the infected. She will command this one to launch itself at Saburo. I need.
All right.
It's going to make an attack.
All right. Run hands.
It's a 14.
That's a miss, Chief.
It comes at you, but it does not hit.
All right. As an experiment, I'm gonna use one of my funny dice to do a riposte at it.
Okay.
Uh, eh. So I'm gonna. Does a 16 hit it?
A 16 does hit it, actually, yes.
All right, and I believe my dice are currently. They should be 1d2. Let's check. I actually need to double check. Okay, they are still d8s. All right, it takes 41 slashing damage.
Okay. And that is from the,
Black Mornblade, yes.
yes. The, creature, as it rushes at you, misses with its. Doesn't really have much to actually harm you with, except for its hands. But as you post at it, cutting deep into its flesh, I need you and Hanami to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a
Little old me?
wave of something sparks out of the creature. Spores, you would imagine.
Do you guys just get bombed on? Spored on?
All right, 21.
21.
19.
19. Both save, so you'll take half the damage. Let me get the damage dice. Which dice is it? I need that dice, this dice, and this dice. Take now 21, half of 21 poison damage, so that'd be 10 poison damage.
Sad. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that. So we know they explode on death now.
Well, it's not dead, but it did. The damage did cause it to eke out some stuff. Whether it's because of the amount of damage you did or just any damage, you don't know. You'll have to find out with another test. But first, it's the infected's turn. The first set. Split them up, like I said, into multiple groups. One of these two will go after the good. This one, and these have to use their actions to get around. But it's fun. Climbing and throwing themselves. I won't deal with the damage or anything to non-player characters at the moment because that's not really that fun. And they're not in threat of dying. But you do notice, I will say, the Sato, the name he gave before you guys entered this battle, total staff when he gets attacked and he uses shield, or as you would assume, based on your experience with wizards, to prevent any damage. So at least magic works to protect yourself, even if it doesn't work to kill them normally. At least most mundane damage. As for the ones on Hanami, and there's. I'm trying to get one over here to. Right there, that's what it is. 2 on Hanami and 1 on Saburo. That'll be on the one on Hanami. That's a 16 to hit.
Miss.
A 16 to hit Saburo.
Oh.
Also misses.
And a 9 to hit. No, sorry. There's a 9 to hit Hanami, the second one to Hanami.
Hit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the larger number it didn't hit, but that small one.
Reverse AC.
Well, assuming no one wishes to do anything for that, brings us to technically Jayu's turn, but he's not here, so he doesn't do anything other than hit punch some of these zombie infected creatures. But it doesn't affect the combat at the moment, other than taking a few of their things over here from attacking you guys, which is nice, I imagine. In the meantime, not noticing the invisible Kazushi, several of the more infected rush up to Saburo, and one more to Hanami. I'll do the one on Hanami since that's just the one. That doesn't hit. That's a 10 to hit, so. And that's, what, 3 on Saburo. Oh, look, I rolled a 3 on the dice. Maybe this time I'm rolling a 20. Apparently oh, no, but that is a 23.
That hits.
Oh,
18,
yay.
18 is the AC for reference, but
Yes, I like to tell the numbers. Four, wait.
Let him tell his numbers.
all right. I do still have slashing resistance, so
That is 19 slashing damage.
okay, so I take 9 from.
And
Oh,
you also take what's 11 poison damage, and there's no save for that. It's just when it's on hit, you take that.
oh, that is unfortunate. That's a lot of damage.
Indeed.
I'm trying to plan on how I'm gonna get out of here, but you know what? I'll wait till my turn.
Fire, pretty. Now for the
Can't
other
wait.
two. They do only get one attack per. They don't have multi attack or anything. So it's a 10 to hit. That definitely doesn't hit. And the last one. That is also no. That's a 24.
Who's that to hit?
That's to hit you.
Yeah, it hits.
Wah, wah.
Now where's my? Let's keep all these. They seem to be nice. 14 slashing
Alright, so I take 7.
and 15 poison.
Alright, 63. 58.
With that,
His
the other. What is this?
Now might be a good time to use those scrolls, actually.
I am gonna. I also just got a bunch of spells in my DMs of what this fire staff can do, so I'm debating on between two things.
Alright, this bubble I just made here, that is the range of a fireball if we were to do it.
It's 20 all the way around.
Unique
Yeah, that's what I
about it,
want
though.
to do. It was. Did you see my cursor going back and forth to this spot?
Yeah.
This is my plan.
There's
So
just a
anything.
little unique about these creatures. They can occupy the same space as another.
Oh, they're
Some,
hoarding you.
yeah.
Okay, so
They for each one stacked on top. There's 3 here. There's 3 here. 3 here. 2 here. For each one, they get slightly taller. In terms of it's a cool wall visibility wise. It's a 15-foot tall wall around you, basically.
can,
Wall of bodies instead of wall of
can you
fire.
can you put like a condition on them so we can see like the
Yes, that's
act?
you can.
My condition is stacked. The condition is stacked.
Is there not a this damn this
This is 3. This is 3 right there. There's 2 more that way with
Oh, okay. So maybe you can use the elevation feature to like right click it and do the number on the top left.
This changes things.
This changes nothing.
Well, there's 6 attacks coming towards you, Saburo, and 2 coming towards Hanami.
All right, so I might just straight up die with that many attacks.
Yes, they are coming hot and heavy. That's just unfortunate. They all got to go before you guys. That's just an unfortunate thing of. And I
All
just split
right,
them up precisely to prevent this. By the way, they just rolled. They rolled 12, 13, 14.
all right.
I don't. I
I do
can't
have
help.
one
They rolled
question.
better than you guys. You guys are just. You guys rolled fucking 20 plus every time. Now you guys rolled below sub 10. Like I can't help this. That's a
Man, I should
17.
use one.
Dylan's like, I can't work in
Miss,
these conditions.
16, 10,
miss,
14.
miss, miss.
Yay, 21.
That's a hit.
I got.
Can I make how are you looking?
I'm at a little over half health.
Okay, 1 out of the 6 actually hit. They're swarming you right now, and they are pressing on this. Will become effective for something else in a minute. But in terms of their attacks on you, they seem to be struggling to get to you, but they're all struggling. It's all they seem to need and want. It's their one goal in life. Doesn't matter what cost. You see them breaking bones, losing limbs, ripping each other apart to get to you. It is, no matter how you're trained, it is terrifying. You're just being swarmed by these creatures, attacked, trying to protect yourself. And the damage, let's do. And if you want the damage, like in terms of how much damage is, it's literally just 6d6 plus 10 from the two separate damage types. It's just poison.
I'm trying to remember. Does
9.
haste let me?
That's 9 slashing, so you can half that down to 4. And then 13 poison.
All right, I'm at 41 out of 110.
With that, we actually get out of their turns and into a player turn for once. All of you go one after another. So since Hanami and Kazushi go on the same turn, you guys can choose which one goes first, and whoever goes first this time will go first. Well, actually, you can decide each time, but if you want to keep it perfect, that's fine as well.
Courtney, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I would like to go first, just
Alright.
in case any of the damage you do hurts Saburo.
I'm not gonna hurt Saburo, but that's a good idea, so you can go.
Okay, I am gonna try turn undead.
Okay. What's the radius on that?
Let me see. It is 30 feet. They must make a wisdom save.
These technically are not undead. They are
Okay.
monstrosities. So
Okay.
they are
Okay.
unaffected by it. But when the turn undead effect, it's not really a spell, but the effect is attempted on them, they all, well, some of them are already looking at you and trying to claw each other, trying to stack on top, just like they are to Saburo. But the ones beyond, you hear you hear cries from beyond. It's almost like you just rang the doorbell. No, not doorbell, the dinner bell. My bad.
Okay. And this is my thing that I've been wanting to do. I'm very happy. So I'm gonna use my quickened meta magic, my 2 uses that I get.
Yes.
And I'm gonna cast Aura of Purity,
Mm.
which is a 30-foot radius circle around me. And everyone, each non-hostile creature in the aura, including me, we can't become diseased. We have resistance to poison damage, advantage on saving throws against effects that cause any of the following conditions: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned.
It's a spell.
Yes. I can try to cast it in Foundry.
Didn't mean to click that.
Minus chainmail plus chainmail.
Fails.
So yeah, I'm trying.
Just a circle.
Here it is. I'll cast it here. There you go. It is concentration, last 10 minutes.
You hear Hanako at the end of the street laughing. You think that's going to protect you? How cute.
Technically, yes, it will, because of the poison.
Well, poison condition.
Is it poison
Well,
condition?
we have resistance to poison.
Sure, but just a
Okay, and then I'm also going to cast. Let me see, bonus action.
Wait, didn't you
Lily's
just
not
do
Saburo.
getting
that?
initiative
Didn't
because
you
she
just do
doesn't
that?
care.
Didn't you just do the quickened?
Yes. Is that bonus action?
Yeah,
yes.
quicken turns an action into a bonus, an action spell into a bonus
You're
action
so
spell.
right. You're so right. Okay. That's my turn then.
Alrighty then, Kazushi.
All right, I'm gonna do the wall of fire instead.
Okay.
So I am going to cast. Wow, it did not need a scroll like that. Like I'm talking. That's funny.
You gotta
Um,
read every word. No, no exceptions.
yeah, since they're stacked on top of each other, I wanted to make a line going right here through them. Can you see my line?
Yeah. Also, you can manipulate the line to curve around stuff. It doesn't have to be a straight line.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a straight line.
So you could draw it like,
If you want.
Then can I get
yeah,
closer
well,
to Hanam? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Fucking, I'm gonna be so optimal about this.
all right.
Can it be
Just keep
like
in mind,
this?
I want to get to the I want to get to this motherfucker down here. I want her deceased.
Yeah, but you can
So
jump across, bitch. Do you want to die to zombies first?
What's
okay. I mean, before
roll
you cast
damage
the
by the
wall,
way?
I was gonna, actually. Can we wait for a second? Because I was going to
Yeah.
tell you my plan. My plan was going to be to use the shove to shove the thing in front of me to this thing to shove these guys here, so I have a straight shot, and then use a haste potion to get disengaged, so I can get to her, and then use a dispel magic scroll with action surge, and then use my last attack from my double attack because my first one would be shoving. So that's my plan.
Give me. Okay, so Dylan, can you delete my line for a second?
Sure.
Let's say,
Oh,
oh, of course, that is
oops.
actually contingent. Dylan, you said these guys stack, right?
Yep.
Would one shove against the creature in the square in front of me work against like
It
multiple?
would require a higher check, perhaps higher than
Well,
you could do with because there's 3 of them.
I do have maxed out strength and athletics proficiency, so the highest I could roll is a 29.
Let me.
Possible. 29 would be possible because
20.
12.
it
So
adds
10.
because it gives them a slight bonus for the roll.
I would be able to roll 29 plus the plus. I mean, I could potentially use luck to bump it up. All I'm saying is I'm trying to do a plan that like gets me straight to her while without killing anything and thus
All
triggering
right.
the explosions.
This line that I drew, I gave you a little out because I'm also gonna stab the one in front of Hanami. You can take the diagonal way out. Okay. This is
All
my
right.
compromise. I will make a circle. It's not a circle at all. Around us with wall of flame.
All right.
Wall
Wall
of
of fire.
fire.
Go ahead and roll a
5d8.
5d8 for me, and I'm not
Okay.
gonna roll 20 check. I'm not Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna get a PC to do that for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do have to make a DC save of 18 for a deck save of 18.
Their deck's shit.
I rolled a 21 damage for that. 5d8s, right?
Let me get into this.
Get into it.
Wait, wrong thing.
And then where's concentration? Because this is concentration, right? Yeah.
21.
Yes. Oh, Hanami, you also have a lightning bolt scroll and a fly scroll.
Thank you.
Which
Okay.
one? Where's the one? He's already so. Which was it? There are 5. Which one was it you hit? That's the only one that could die at this juncture. Oh, it's right here. That's where it was. That's not him. This is the one. He does die.
And if
And
they end their turn in it, they still deal damage.
yeah. When he dies, that one dies. I need a little radius of my own.
Do they still explode if they die to fire damage, or does it incinerate? Does it like incinerate the spores?
Actually, it makes it worse.
Oh, good luck,
Why?
everybody.
Why would
I
it
didn't
do
know that.
that? It's like
It
the
shouldn't make it
opposite.
worse. It should not make it worse. But
It makes it worse because it catches it on. You know, it's the same way catching gasoline makes gasoline worse.
But it's plant. It's a disease.
Well, it's a
You're not.
magical disease.
you purify with fire.
Well, purify is a strong word.
That's that's like if like rubbing alcohol made a disease like even more virulent for a second.
Well, I mean, technically there are superbugs that which case it does technically do that. But you know,
It's more like if a virus was flammable.
yeah. Well, this is a fungi. You know, this is a special fungi made magically superior. But yes, as I was saying,
This is some divinity logic where poison explodes.
it's a body that explodes. It's not the poison that explodes. Poison damage is just dispersed. You basically made, instead of it dispersing within 5 feet, you made it disperse further, and it also does fire damage. You exploded the ball. You exploded the canister.
Oh.
That's what you. Instead of the canister just leaking, you exploded it.
Guys, I had no way of knowing. Rest in peace.
Well, you're there too, so.
Yeah, so who did I kill exactly?
You killed one of the infected. It was right here. Like I just moved out of space.
Oh,
There's multiple.
that's not in my line.
It's not.
No.
It's not in the line. Oh yeah. Oh, you redrew the line, so I've. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna bonus action punch or stab this one. Actually, that was in front of Hanami.
Well, if you want to do that, still, it would not cause it to explode and fun stuff, but it would cause it to still leak out.
Well,
Anyways.
I would prefer that instead of exploding if I hit the thing.
I would prefer you didn't because I'm right next to it.
I don't know that it's gonna do that, so
You saw it happen when I hit it.
I didn't know the fire would do it.
Oh, I was talking about stabbing it.
Oh.
Like the fire is like you have no way of knowing that. Like,
Yeah,
fair
but
enough.
my blade's Mutekion, and I got told that that solves the problem.
You saw the Morn blade. Okay.
Well, we don't know if the Moonblade does job. You know, maybe it doesn't do job.
Maybe it doesn't do job.
Maybe it doesn't do job. Maybe it doesn't do job.
Maybe it doesn't do job.
But these are fun. This one, just minus. Make it that one.
I'll make a deal. If Saburo gets hurt and he gets a shitty save, I'll portent it to be higher. I'm gonna go.
I'm saying I have 41 hit points right now.
Let's make it less. Let's go.
Unless one of you guys has like, and I need to use my bonus action to get hasted just so I can get to where I need to go without dying. So unless one of y'all has like a full HP heal in your back pocket.
Maybe you have to eat them to
What
make
do I
yourself.
have in my
Maybe if you eat
pocket?
them, you'll get your HP back. You know.
Ew.
Hey.
I wouldn't want to test that theory.
No.
I got a potion of healing. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of potions of
Some
healing,
fungus can
greater.
be pretty useful in healing things. It means several healing potions are made from fungi. Just saying. Maybe it's one of them.
I can only concentrate on one thing at a time.
It is the truth. Only one at a time.
So what can I do as my bonus action?
I mean, you're a
Guys, I'm
rogue,
sorry. These were
so
monstrosities and not undead.
you're a rogue, so you can move.
Yeah, I can move anyway now, because now I can just teleport anywhere I want.
Well, yeah, you can just Misty Step now.
Yeah,
You can Misty Step behind this asshole.
yeah, I might do that, because the fire didn't work out so great.
Well, the fire's working. It wasn't enough to kill them.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Saburo and Hanami who are getting beat up, and Lily's like, I'm just here not even in initiative order.
I've only taken 10 damage.
Oh, I only feel bad for
Can you
Saburo because
can you
not
give me
only is
some of your
this
hit points?
Yeah.
Lend me a hit point or two.
I will say I'm really sorry. I was gonna cast Sanctuary on you, but I couldn't.
I mean, I got the aura up, so I mean that's still pretty handy.
can I like teleport behind here? Because I will stab her in the kidney.
You teleport right behind her, which triggers her reaction. Actually,
Foolish,
Oh, well, at
foolish
least
for
you don't
her,
have a
not for
ring.
you, not for
and
you, because that means
she
it's gonna be easier for me.
and she does not seem to be thrown off by your. Are you still invisible, anyways?
Yes, I am invisible anyways.
Wait,
Anyways, but she is not thrown off by it. It doesn't change anything for that, but that is not a d20. That is a spin down.
Whoa.
I'm gonna portent the fuck out of this. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna portent it.
I mean,
20
is it just like
million. Portent it.
Ah,
is it just
6.
like a is it just like a melee attack or something?
It is attack. Yes, it is a attack. Actually, she could use a reaction to just push you away. No, she'd hit you.
I want to portent that to be 6.
Are you sure that's a good? Okay, that's just an. Are you sure that's just a? It's just. I think this is just a normal ass attack roll, right? Like
My
is it-
wall of fire will go down if I get hit.
Oh, good point.
I don't want to get hit. I thought she wouldn't know that I was there.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's part of her reaction kit and the spell around her and all that good stuff.
Right. Yeah. I assume this is like Polar Master or something similar.
Something
Like
similar, and plus there's
I
Like a-
still am gonna try to stab her, even though I'm gonna try to
the
portent her to
spell
be a
around
6 to
her.
hit
You
me.
suspect probably helps as you feel the energy when you
Right.
lay next to her. And with the 6, that's a 21 total.
Oh, she misses! Because I have the amulet of protection on, so I have a 22 AC without shield. So she misses.
She swings. You manage to just barely get out of the way, but she knows you're there, and you are well within her striking distance.
I'm gonna try to hit her this time.
Actually, Dylan, I'm
yes.
gonna ask: is there now it's my is there anything actually in my way stopping me from moving, like physically?
You could get past this one, but it would get like you'd get optax.
That's cute. Except no, it wouldn't because
Yes,
I
I know.
have
I know. But I'm just saying, like, if you were to just do it without anything.
actually I don't. This is slightly problematic because I don't have a potion of haste. Do I? I might.
You
I might.
should.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
think you
you
have
gave me
I
a
think I gave
scroll.
you a scroll, yeah.
Problem is, a scroll is an action to use, so I couldn't do both dispel magic and haste in the same turn.
You don't have dispel magic anymore.
Oh right, you get. Well, shit. That was kind of part of my plan.
I did not know that.
Well, I'm gonna. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna haste anyways, just so I can get there, and I.
Can I stab her first, Jackson? Are you taking your turn?
I'm about to, yeah.
I
What-
have one
what-
thing left
Yes.
to do in my turn.
Wait, what?
Because
Wait, what?
My movement is teleportation now, and that's free. So I still have a bonus action. I was gonna stab her as a bonus action.
Wait, I
She
thought
just
your bonus action
reacted.
was the teleport.
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Not anymore.
My mistake then.
So sorry. I
Wait.
so quick. I rolled a 29 to hit her.
29.
Yeah.
She will cast shield. Actually, no, she doesn't need to. That doesn't hit. Forgot.
That doesn't hit.
The ring around her, the magic around her, stops the attack before it reaches her. It's a
All right.
seems to increase her AC by some substantial margin. She does not even need to use her reaction for that.
Wait, even if I'm attacking with the Mutekion dagger?
Oh yeah, doesn't that like eat magic?
Yeah.
It does eat magic.
So
Does it like chip away at the shield?
When it attacks, you see it go through the sphere. She kind of like, like it's mildly inconvenient, but she's not scared of the Mutekion. It does go through. It's just the Mutekion is the only thing that goes through.
All right, so we need. Okay.
I'm rolling damage anyway, because that was a really high roll, and I want to see what I would have got.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just technically the Mutekion
Fuck
has
you,
to
that was good
connect. Mutekion has to hit in order to be effective.
Dylan, remind me how. Actually, no, the description.
So I guess this is where we die, because I don't know how to hit something that's 29 to hit. Over 29 to hit.
I do. It's called being a gamer.
Alright, well, if you can do that, now it's your turn. Sorry, you can down your haste scroll. Eat the paper.
All right. So, first step, I'm gonna use a greater potion of healing so I don't die.
Okay.
I take a sippy, and I recover.
Yippee.
I recover 28 health. We love to see it. I now have 69, which is the funny number.
Nice.
All right. I can't. All right. I cast haste on myself, and I am now a fast boy. So with my hasted action, I disengage and move myself right here. Okay,
As
well,
you attempt to get within her range, she will make an attack on you.
does the disengage not matter because I am technically immune to opportunity attacks while disengaging?
I know.
Er-
It is not a opportunity attack. It is a feature. Whenever you get within range, she can make not an opportunity attack. Just whenever anyone gets within
All
10
right.
feet, she makes an attack automatically. There's no
It's
op
called
attacks.
feral. It's like she's an animal.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it's a buffed up polearm master then.
It is. There's no opportunity. Like it's not balanced for that.
All right.
It's meant to.
All right. Well, unfortunately, even if this misses, I can't repose because she's doing it when I get within this range, not my normal range.
34 to hit.
That hits.
I just wanted you to know how high her modifier was. Her staff, and you are no. Your movement is set to 0 now. 10 feet from
That.
her.
Oh, okay. She's got sentinel.
Yeah, now you understand the problem.
Do I have lunging attack on me? I might have that.
If you do, that would overcome the problem.
All right. I do
You're
actually.
you're the one who gave me the possibilities.
That is. Well, luckily, there is a maneuver just for this.
There is, and
It does mean I have to spend the dice, and I can't do it to improve my to hit. So I'm going to, since I already used my haste to disengage, and I'm going to use action surge, and with the power of a superiority dice, I'm going to consume it.
and it is 27 bludgeoning damage. Just bludgeoning. There's no. She doesn't have any effect on her staff at the moment. Polearm staff, whichever you want to call it.
All right, so I do what the kids will call a lunging attack to move myself to get that extra burst,
Okay.
which because it just moves me 5 feet, and I attack with the Mornblade, and I really don't like that it puts the whole description there every time, but that's fine. Ah, shit. That does. Actually, what is it? What was the actual roll on that? I'm gonna add 10 luck points to make that a 26 to hit, and we're gonna try and test the waters to see her AC there.
A
26?
29 didn't hit.
Oh, never mind. In that case, to get a 29, I would need
Higher than 29.
to get at least a 30. I'm gonna add 14 luck points to boost me to a 19 on the dice,
Yeah.
and see if the 30 hits.
30 does hit, and she just used
Is a
her.
19 a crit for you?
It has to be
Yes.
on it has to be on the dice. It can't be with modified roll.
19 on the dice, 11 modifier.
Ah.
That
Does she take it?
yes, that does hit. You managed
I'm
to
so
get through
mad.
her shield. It was just
All
fine.
right.
She has a +5 to AC right now, so
Sorry, so she takes 33 slashing from that.
you do the slashing damage. You feel the Mornblade go, yes, yes, more.
And I'm going to make now that the lunge put me into range, I'm gonna make one more attack. I shouldn't have clicked it again. Nope, not even gonna try and add anything to that. 17 is just gonna have to miss. Ripozo.
You make the wield of Mornblade to cut through. It just the blade's magic warps the field and manages to cut into her. She looks surprised and almost takes a step back to avoid your next strike, which does just bounce off the field, where she recovers herself.
Telling mom.
You hurt
There-
me.
there-
I'm
there's
telling mom.
Not touching.
there are no words exchanged here. Any hope of words being exchanged is gone. That is yeah. Okay, movement set to 0, and yeah. Okay, that's my turn. I used quite a bit of resources there, but I am now hasted, so I do have extra. So I get the benefit from that.
Right.
And now any spells that she tries to cast on me, I have advantage on saving against because I'm right within Mage Slayer distance.
I'm about to abandon your ass next turn.
If you can, so long as you, okay, I don't know if I can survive another bout of damage. Is my only concern.
Yeah, that's true. I also can't, but that's yeah,
Hey,
maybe I could. Maybe I could. Maybe she'll just hit me and I won't.
Wizard,
Yeah.
could you do some? Could you heal me? Yeah, I know. I know wizards are famously not very good at that, but yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. With that, it is Saito's turn, and he will raise his staff and twirl it around. A massive surge of blue energy comes from it, and he casts Arcane Force Blast, which causes all the creatures within 30 feet of him to be repelled 20 feet if they fail a strength save, except for any creatures he chooses not to. Because he's choosing to do it to just push them away. It doesn't do much. It only does 1d10 damage to him, so. And none of them have enough strength to actually match his DC, so they're all pushed back.
Damn.
1, 2.
Oh, Saburo,
No.
so sorry.
I don't like this.
1.
They had the movement to get to me anyway.
Yeah, they were going to get to him anyways.
You left a
clears.
straggler. Oh.
Did the Mournblade did any lifesteal from eating her magic?
It did.
Oh wait, what? Actually?
Yeah.
Fuck!
How much
I
juice
said
did
that
you
as a
get?
joke.
You getting some juice?
Unexpected, but I'll take it. How much do I heal?
You heal
Boo. Mornblade.
It wasn't much still. With that, it is his turn because that's all he can really do. He does make sure everyone's, good. Which brings us back to the top. And she looks around at the push, on the ground, infected. Goes, they are a work in progress, I suppose. So are you, brother. And she looks down at the wound, which is already starting to close a little bit. It wasn't very nice. Shall we return the favor? And she makes 3 attacks on you. She does not use a spell this turn, so she gets to make 3 attacks instead of the 2.
Probably smart. If she made a spell attack, I'd be able to respond without spending any resources because of Mage Slayer.
That is 25 to hit.
That hits me. Very sad. My AC is 20 right now, so
25.
hopefully
I rolled two same number twice. And 27 to hit.
those all hit. I'm pretty sure I just go down unless she does, because I don't have bludgeoning resistance, and unless she just like rolls low each time.
Well, the first, because she can enhance her attacks. On her turn, she can enhance them. Much like a certain fighter would do with their little things, but she doesn't do quite the same kind of stuff. She will add an additional D8 of damage. That will be fire. Actually, I'll separate that out.
Hanami, Saburo's about to get wrecked.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because this is multiple D8s. So, well, that's
I wish there was something I could do about that.
maybe there is. That's 34 damage from the first attack, just without the additional D8, and that's it's an additional 6 of fire after that, and it is bludgeoning.
All right, so 36. That puts me at 9 hit points. I don't know if y'all can see my health bar right now. It's not very high.
I cannot.
She will. She will knock you out the second one. It's more than 9. And then
Okay.
it'll cost her the attack, so she doesn't get the opportunity to use it on sorry, I saw the name Cassie right next to your icon. It's first word. Kazushi. We'll get.
Wait, is she choosing to knock me unconscious?
She hits you, absolutely just obliterating you with the fire, and then the second one she does more controlled hit and hits you aside your head as you collapse. And
All
you
right.
guys watch as she refrains from hitting. Like she's about to strike him again, thinking it's going to be more, but she refrains, and she turns roughly in the wherever Kazushi is. She seems to know where you are, but she doesn't see you. She goes, now, come out of the shadows, little one. Let's play. You know, my
Quick
uncle
question:
quite likes you.
if she chooses to knock me out, how many does that add any exhaustion?
You still get the exhaustion points, but you do not need to roll saving throws. You can roll them if you want to, as an optional thing to try to get a natural 20, but you do not have to. You are stable. She did not try to kill you.
Did she say something about her master liking Kazushi?
Her uncle. My uncle quite likes you, you know. You could
Oh, I
still
didn't like
join.
that.
You could still join. But of course, you'll have to kill your friends.
Yike. If anyone with see invisibility, Kazushi looks like that fucking meme that's like, yikes.
With that does end her turn.
Man, I love getting recruitment offers, but this is a little much.
Oh, hi, Mochi.
How many more are there? There's just 3. There's 3 in this stack, so that's fine. They will attack the wizard, but to get to him, go ahead and roll the 5d8. They're not intelligent creatures. They will just run.
5d8. How come I can't click on the little fucking d20 to make my little formula?
What you need to do is /R.
Yeah.
And then D.
/R 5d8. Do I get any pluses to that?
Oh, I rolled a 24 on it. That's neat.
Fuck you. No, you didn't. You rolled.
Don't be mean to me.
58. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, Dylan. I'm checking something. Why is it +1? That's so silly. Okay. Okay.
So
Alright,
exhaustion
okay.
level 1 is just -1 to all d20 rolls, right?
Oh fuck! I got
Yes.
3 1s in that.
How's that not?
Just trying to remember so I can make sure I.
But yes, 18.
Yeah, 18 damage.
That's enough to kill these three. I'm gonna delete them. But as you see them run right into their fire, you see a massive explosion come up, 10 feet in the air. Jayu and the Saito is slightly damaged, poisoned, and all that good stuff. But with the
Uh-oh.
resistances and all the bonuses right now, they're fine.
Good call, Hanami.
Which brings us to the second stack, which is these guys here. And they run towards the fire. I need another roll. Like I said,
Another.
yeah, they're dumb. They're not very smart.
Okay.
They have mission. Attack Saito.
5d8. 27 this time.
That actually kills all of them. They blow up. Hanami, that's 5.
Hanami, I'm so sorry. Good job on the poison resistance. Hope you make it.
That's actually it's 2d8 per. No, 2d6. My bad. Almost wrong die. I need 5. You can do either 5 separate Constitution save those, or I'll allow you to do one at advantage to count for them all.
I'll do one at advantage.
Okay.
At advantage.
Avantage.
Advantage.
It's 3.
Where? Oh, where?
Are you rolling on
I?
Foundry or?
Yeah.
If you go to your character
No,
sheet.
I know.
Oh,
Okay, 26.
That's a pretty good number.
That does succeed, so you take half the damage.
Then you take
So it'd be
half.
half of 10, so be 5 poison, and that'd be 2 total. And then there'll be the 5 damage.
Wait, I'm also. Am I also resistant to poison?
Yeah, you made
Normally?
yours.
Anyone?
Oh.
Well, it's not like it stacks. Resistances don't stack.
Yeah.
I
I'm normally resistant to poison.
And 21 fire damage.
I'm resistant to that as well. I accidentally made my hit points too.
Get him now!
on.
Get her now!
Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna minus 10 because that was what it was the first time. And then minus 2. And then minus how much fire damage?
21, so it'll be 10.
10. Ouch.
Hanami, I'm just saying, if you live,
Which brings us to
you
the last
you
one.
can do a funny grave cleric thing.
These ones, actually, instead of randomly attacking, their mission seems to be different. These ones will attempt to circle.
But they're stupid, so they don't know where I am. They just
No,
know
they're
my
stupid.
ideal.
They're just they seem to be like looking for you, but they have no idea how to find you.
I will make a stealth check right now.
They will. They don't need. But they will attack your general vicinity. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks at disadvantage in your region.
Okay. And Kazushi is just like looking around at all of these and ready to cast shield at a moment's notice, just saying.
Okay.
Or I'll just take it and not scream at all and just be like, yep, that's a hit. Sure.
it's not the total. I'm just looking at the dice. Okay, there's one natural one and a 7. Say, I'm gonna do it again, and they're gonna match up
Okay.
exactly the dice. So the first one is a plus 18 to hit, a 17 to hit, 16 to hit, a
What?
22 to hit.
I
Whoa,
will
whoa,
be.
whoa!
What? Sorry.
So what are the 2 to hit so far?
Okay. I'm just gonna repeat all of the hits from the beginning. The first
Okay.
2 hit, like I'm just gonna say the number. If it's a hit, you can say hit. I'm gonna set them
Okay.
off. The first one is 18, 17, 16, 23. Yeah, sorry, 22.
Okay.
Then there's a
Uh,
natural one, so you can throw that one out. And then the last one is 14. So I don't think any of those hit.
the 22 hits, but I'm gonna cast
Yeah,
shield, so it doesn't.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure none of them are gonna be able to. Would be what I would say. They
Okay.
all start swarming around where they think you are, trying to hit you. You're just managing to barely move away using your invisibility to your advantage. Your ability to react later. But the last 3 that did not attack will, in fact, drag Saburo.
Oh no!
Don't take my boy! I
Our
can't become a
boy!
single parent!
Hanami.
Dad! I mean, Mom!
I am no longer in the funny aura.
I
My
can't
mom
become a
just got
single
kidnapped.
parent.
Dad, help.
Hanami, it's your
Father,
turn.
help.
It's my turn?
It is.
Father, help.
Okay, well, I am gonna move forward.
You should focus on Saburo because I'm gonna fireball on myself.
I'm gonna have carefully go around the fire wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. My aura did not move with me.
No, it did not.
Can you just like pick it up and grab it?
I, no. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm still in the aura then. Yippee!
Okay. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 4th level on Saburo.
Yippee!
Which will automatically do max damage or max healing.
Max, what now?
Max damage.
You can't. If we can't have him, no one can.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll be 37 HP. Man, I wish that were more.
Alright, I'm
Heal
still
up.
prone, so
Yes.
that's still a
Prone and
problem.
technically restrained because you're being carried by several of these creatures.
I could also cast Sanctuary on you. Can I cast 2 bonus actions? Can I make one of an action? I think we said that we
You
could do
can,
that.
yes.
Okay. Do you want a Sanctuary?
Remind me, the sanctuary. Alright.
Creatures have disadvantage to hit you.
The only problem is I wouldn't be able to like attack or anything.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
let me double check. A shove would count as an attack for the purpose of sanctuary, right?
okay, yeah,
Yes.
and
Would it,
you
Dylan?
go
Yes, because it
soon,
is
so that wouldn't
considered
really
attack action.
Yeah, because it may.
that
Yeah,
doesn't
so,
really matter.
so that
So
so I would not.
instead,
I wouldn't even be able to escape properly.
okay, instead, this is what we're gonna do. If this could go away, please, thank you. Instead, we are going to curse your sister. I think. Should we curse her? Should we curse her?
What does
Or
that
should
do?
I?
You bitch.
Fuck you! She'll have she'll be weak to the next attack. Or I could try to banish her, but she could just
I thought about using the fucking blood magic spell on her, which would be so fucking funny. Or
Let's
I
see.
have this really cool powerful spell that could use the weakened thing.
Even prone, I would have just enough movement to get to her.
How
I
does
also have
how,
a really funny thing, but like I
That's
don't want to give Dylan any ideas.
Wait, Dylan, am I restrained right now?
You
Am
are
I
you
restrained?
are technically restrained, but you would be able to like you'd have to kill your attack the people the infected around you because they're the one holding you. They're not hard to get away from. Like it's really easy, but it will still require you to do something to get away from them.
Okay.
It's not free.
Okay.
I could also try to stab a bitch.
Yeah, well, you could do that.
Okay.
You have the I mean, you have the holy light sword, right? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what's your strength?
Uh, plus
Oh
2,
wait,
13.
you don't have the. Do you have the movement to even get in close to shove one of them?
No, I've used all my movement.
Well, okay, and you don't have any like pole arms or anything, so you can't attack from afar.
So
Next
I
gamer tip: Saburo's gonna get a fucking spear,
I
so
have
I don't have to use a dice to get in melee range again.
hmm, what would be funny though? Hey Dylan, can you leave the chat really quick? Can you just leave?
Sure. You know what I'll do? I'll go get me a drink. That's what I'll do.
You
I'll move.
promise?
Yes, I'm leaving.
You promise?
Yes, I promise. I'm getting a drink.
Definitely.
I won't be gone. I'll deafen as well. Okay.
Okay.
The recording can still hear me.
and so is. Are you on the foundry right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You see this bitch down here? That's my sister. That is Narukami Hanako, and
Oh,
Hanako
I thought.
is.
Oh, yeah, this is Hanami. I thought we were fighting Atlas.
No, yeah, we are fighting her and all of her not zombie
yeah.
zombies. They're infected.
And we got
They're
told
not.
that fire and Mutekion are the only things that can hurt them. However, if you catch them on fire, they explode.
Okay, do that this damage.
Yeah, yeah. Although it still does hurt them real bad.
This line that you see is a wall of fire, so please don't go through it.
Why is it red then?
Because I am blue.
Because you can only draw in like your own colors. Skibbity bop. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this is
Skibbity
awesome.
toilet?
Explode into a billion pieces. I cast Power World word.
On fire.
All right, you
So-
ready
Oh
for
wait, no,
my
go back over there.
amazing play? Just wonderful, amazing play.
Bring it on.
I cast Dispel Magic on her.
Okay. Roll
At-
a d20.
Okay.
Add your spell modifier.
My spell modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Not my spell. So.
Spell attack. I mean, that'd be the spell attack bonus. Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, is it just for charisma, or is it? I mean, wisdom, or is it wisdom plus proficiency?
Wisdom plus prof.
Okay, so it'd be +9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 29.
She got a nat 20, guys, if you didn't hear, because she cut out, but I heard it from downstairs.
The little thing disappears. Yeah, right. The bubble around her disappears.
Bro!
She
Goated!
She looks around. She's facing away from you, and she turns. She sees that you're pointing towards her. Her eyes begin to glow blue. Although it's not her turn, so she can't do anything. But
Yeah, back that shit up. Why did she move? Get her back in this square.
So I think for my Dispel Magic, my little flavor is like that like spectral scythe that I kind of have sometimes, it like appears in my hand momentarily and I like swipe up and then down in like a cutting motion to break to dispel that magic, bro.
okay.
Dylan, why is she moved upward 1?
She shouldn't.
Yeah, she should be right here.
No, she's where she. What do you mean? She was.
Yeah,
on
okay,
my
good.
end, she was in that spot.
She was not in that spot for me.
Anyways, did you end your turn?
Yes, that is all I can do.
She, at the end of your turn, will use one of her legendary actions.
That bitch.
You really haven't pissed her off enough to do anything, really. It was only when someone approached her she even attacked.
She tried to take my wife away from me.
My mom!
What is this?
Her evil auntie, for real.
Yeah.
I am.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Me?
On me, yeah.
Okay. Oof. Hold on.
Funny that we switch back and forth from Foundry and D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Why are you just using Foundry?
Sometimes it's just easier.
D&D
Like,
Beyond has
I
all my...
haven't gotten used to it yet.
I have to cross-check D&D Beyond and Foundry because I have such shit customized to be easier in D&D Beyond, but not Foundry yet, so it's hard.
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna add 10 luck points to make that a 23.
Okay. Unfortunately, you were one shy.
She just said shit very loudly, and her mic did not pick it up.
But don't worry, that just means you don't get the half damage. It's nothing else major happens. You are you look at her and suddenly you feel weird, like time is passing through you.
Damn it.
Well, you're passing through time. You're not sure which.
Aren't we
Does your
all passing through
sanctuary does your sanctuary go against this?
Probably not.
I didn't think so.
You take a bit of damage. You know, I'm not gonna. Let's see me dice roll.
time? You did.
That was
No,
weird.
not necessarily.
How much damage? Because I heard you
I'm
take,
undead.
and then I immediately got disconnected.
61 points of force damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Additionally, because you failed to save, there's just something else. Until the
hold
end
on,
of
hold on. Let me, before I forget,
Oh no.
I did not. Oh, I could. No, I can't. I could not have made that. My aura of purity is down. Okay, continue.
Okay.
No longer pure. We're all unpure now. Impure. How do we take this down? Okay, thanks.
Also, in addition, since you did fail to save, you are ravaged by this temporal distortion. And for the next minute, at the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the save.
It's I have a question. It's legendary, so I can't counterspell it, right?
Not
I mean,
really.
does it count as? Does it count as? Is it a spell or is it just an ability?
It is a spell.
Can
But
I counterspell it or no?
Not anymore. No.
Oh, I didn't know I could.
Yeah, it's fine. But once you get two past after, it's already been. You know, the
Wow,
saves have
thanks
been
a
made.
lot, Kazuchi.
The saves
I
have been
didn't
made.
know it's
Damage is resolved.
new.
SMH, SMH.
It was
I
too
would
quick.
totally have.
It was hard to tell because it doesn't have any verbal, semantic, or material components. It is purely a mind v mind, so it is very difficult to counterspell. Such.
That's the flavor we're going for. Kazushi's just a failure and likes to see his parents get fucked.
Oh well.
Alright.
Whoa.
Yeah, he likes to adjust
Whoa!
a lot. Kazuchi, what's your search history?
Not anything.
Trauma.
Not what you want to look up. That's what. Anyways, like I was saying, the rest of the effects at the end of your turn, you can repeat the save to remove this effect. But until then, you have an effect called temporal distortion. Uh, your movement speed is halved. You have disadvantage on all dexterity saving throws and attack rolls, and you also take an additional 3d8 points of force damage at the start of each of your turns until you get rid of it. It also wears off in 1 minute, but or she shifts it to someone else if it's still active. But
Okay. Movement speed halved.
disadvantage
What?
on dex and attack rolls.
I'm typing this in Casty and your have dis on attack and dex saves, you said? That's it? Hello?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Disadvantage on attack and
And save
dex
dex
saves.
save.
Okay.
Yes, and the damage.
Hey
aspect.
Dylan.
Yeah.
I need to roll on the trauma table.
Oh, yes, you do. And fortunately, there's an easy way to do it. If it's still not been destroyed. Oh, it is right there. Okay. Wait. What is it's right here? The trauma table.
It's just the critical hit table for us.
Yes, that is what it is. Should be on
N-
the.
No,
Sever a limb. Sever a limb.
Deborah, no.
Yeah.
Honestly,
no, this is This is just the critical hit table. This isn't the trauma table.
No,
Those are two different tables.
it should have been on there. I may have forgot to put it on there.
You instantly kill the target.
It's alright.
Okay, which
I can pull it. Just roll a d20 and I'll tell you the. It's
Aw.
What
also
if I
this.
want to know it first?
You can. I mean, there's a cheat sheet to look at it all. Guide cheat sheet.
Some links to it.
I mean, it's in the thing, but sure, I'll send it.
Yeah, no, hold on. I think I got it. Is it okay? I got it.
I'm just gonna send the link again, so others who do not wish to look get into it. But yes, trauma.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Well, fuck. They really said disadvantage on dex. Strained limb. Disadvantage to dex-based check saves attacks.
You tried to block it, and your limbs got.
You are. I mean, it fits perfectly. You're strained.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
That's so funny.
Time itself is working against you.
Wish I could help you.
And also, while you are affected, everything seems like it's either too fast or too slow. You can't decide which.
Guys, this is exactly how I feel when I have missed a dose of my antidepressant. They're called brain zaps, and it is real, and this is what I'm saying it feels like.
Damn.
Okay.
It does feel like there's a second or like a millisecond like
And
between my vision and my brain.
and for everyone else looking at Hanami, occasionally she's very hard to focus on. Sometimes she moves very rapidly or very, very slowly. And then sometimes she looks like an old woman. Sometimes she looks like a baby. Sometimes she looks like
Ugh.
dirt. She looks like she's turned to dust. And then back to normal. It's like time is oscillating through her.
Hello, Ossifer.
Which is
Time, Ossifer.
That's gonna mess up her sleep schedule.
Yeah.
anyways, with that, Kazushi, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use my movement to teleport the fuck out of here. Preferably. I think I'm gonna move fucking shit dog. Done got his damn feet wet right here. And then I'm gonna cast Fireball. Because I'm so scared right now. Yeah, so let me get a template out. That's the wrong template. So Fireball, right, is 150 feet.
As 150 feet, yeah, you can spawn it anywhere within that range.
Okay,
The
good.
actual radius
It's a
is
20-foot radius, yeah.
Um,
Okay, so I cannot be cheap. I can. Oh, but I don't want him to explode near Saburo. Okay, well. I'm going to put the blast right here. So I target. Gotta go back to target mode. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I'm gonna target all of them. They need to make a DC 18 deck save. And can I portent the sister to be a 2?
you can, but she chooses to succeed. So
Okay.
you did force her to
Then
use one of her.
how does that?
legendary resistance. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
doesn't
it's a
matter.
Okay.
resource that they cannot recover it during a fight.
So I
It's
have a
based-
question. Would my portent take effect and then she chooses to succeed anyway, so my portent is gone? I just want to know so I can
Yes,
delete it.
both resources
Okay,
are
cool.
consumed.
Okay,
You
so
force her to fail, and she's forced to
Otherwise,
use
she
a
would have.
resource to
Her
override
dex
it.
is very
8d6.
high, so she would have succeeded. In fact,
Yeah.
it was over 20, so she would have succeeded. The rest
Okay,
don't have the
so
ability to match your DC. They don't have dex.
8d6.
They have death.
8d6. They're about to get a fiery death. I'm trying my best. So 8d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Alright. They take 33 fire damage, and then she takes half of that.
B.
And Kazushi's going to use one of his scrolls for that, so he's not wasting a charge on his staff.
Okay.
So I'll mark that.
Not 333. That's a lot of fire.
Can I help Hanami in any or fucking
Here we go.
okay.
You
Oh, also Hanami, you also had a you didn't know that though. I gave it to you, but oh well. It's too late. Okay, so you have 2 fireball scrolls, a lightning bolt scroll, a fly scroll, and a counterspell scroll.
Ah.
Just as yeah. I gave it to you last time, but you had already left the session, so I just put it in the notes up top and then I forgot. So my bad.
Okay.
Bonus action time. Can I use a scroll on somebody else? Is that possible or no?
Depends on what scroll.
Invisibility.
I mean, if you're within range, right?
Within range, you can, yeah.
Can I use the invisibility scroll on Saburo to make him invisible and that would be my turn? Or is that not possible?
It will be at action to cast this. Like it uses the same.
Oh, yeah,
actions,
sorry.
so no.
I'm a little confuzzled. Okay, then as a bonus
And you are
action.
visible again, by the way.
What?
Unless you,
How?
because the ring makes you visible whenever you make an attack or cast a spell.
Nuh-uh. It specifically says that the ring stays invisible.
You remain
Like
invisible until the ring is removed, until you attack or cast a spell, or until you use a bonus action again to become visible again.
can use spells and attack while still being invisible is a note I have. It's Vala's ring, and she casts spells all the time.
Vala?
Yeah, it's Vala's ring. I said what I said.
Who's Vala?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know. Some bitch, but I have
Vala.
a ring.
Vala's different, though.
You
Oh,
said
it's
it was
just
the
built
same.
different.
I know, but mechanically, it's the ring of invisibility. It has to have balance. Can't remain invisible the entire time. That's broken.
In the hood.
That's broken.
Yeah, and I stole so much shit and made it out despite the odds.
Yeah,
It was
and it's
supposed to
still
be
very
good.
powerful. It's one of the most powerful items in all D&D. Even
Alright,
with
well.
the ability to have to, re-up it. But that's what invisibility has one downside. You can't do things.
Well,
safely.
so what's the limit on it?
In terms of
Because whenever I've used it my spells have still kept me invisible. So what?
oh,
How many rounds?
that's just because I forget to tell you.
Dylan, I have a conversation saved in my brain that allowed me to use spells while invisible with this ring specifically.
It's
So you're changing.
some spells I would allow, like if you were to cast like a mage hand, I would allow it, but most things like actual leveled spells, no.
No illusion spell.
Any time you attack somebody or do any damage or do anything like that, that's you can't, because you have to
So
reveal yourself in order to use a spell. Like you can't cast
you've
magic while invisible.
you've changed the rules on me.
No, I just forgot to correct you.
Well, if you said it was the same as Vala's ring.
I never said it was the same. I just implied it.
Yes, you did.
I implied it.
No, you didn't.
Well,
You said it verbatim. Hold on.
Let's go back to the tapes. Let's look through it.
Even if I said that, it's not mechanically the same. Because Vala is different. Vala gets special exception because she's NPC.
The ring Kazushi got is identical to the one Vala has, 10/9/23 at 7:51 p.m.
It's identical in looks. It's not the same world. Also,
oh.
also mechanically, it is the ring of invisibility, which has limits. You're not gonna get a free invisibility all the time. Also, Vala does become visible when she attacks. She just has other special things that allow her to stay invisible. She doesn't rely on one thing.
He's not a one-trick pony like that other bitch.
I literally said, yeah, I remember. So invisible spells, eyes emoji. Anyway. I just wanted to know that I just wanted you to know I had receipts.
I know
You
you
gotta
do.
have receipts with Dylan.
I mean, I got
So, okay,
message
so
trading
anyway,
people that she has
I would
emailed.
like to stab one of the zombies carrying Saburo if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
Saburo knocked out.
Don't get me killed.
Didn't you get healed by Hanami?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they'll fire. They'll explode.
Well,
I don't have fire. I was just gonna Mutekion
Well,
and
no, the
take.
poison. They
well,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
maybe the
they hit.
Mutekion. We don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
how the
Mute-
They
Mutekion works. Try it.
yeah,
You know
we
what? Try it.
that
I'll be the
that
special
and
man.
well, no, it should just hit me because I'm attacking it. Wow, that is a lot of pulse.
That's him. His heartbeat slowly
Yeah, because
fading away.
when you hit
How
that
much
one,
am I?
didn't it just explode at you?
Well, it also.
Well, yeah, it's probably in range.
Mm.
Oh, I love pulsing.
I
This
think
is
we should
fun.
attack this one.
All right, well, I'm attacking. I'm sorry, Saburo. I'm trying
Oh,
to
what
get
the
you
heck?
out of. I'm trying to get you not prone.
But your sister's like farther up, yet when I pull, she's a little bit down.
Okay.
She's like right here for me.
No, she's right here for me.
Like
Does an
she's 2
18 hit?
spaces up. Oh, there we go.
sometimes it won't update, and I have to move it to update it.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it is.
Hanami, are you concentrating anymore?
Do I get sneak attack?
Yes. You didn't see you become visible, so you'd still be hidden from them.
Okay, so it takes.
I'm also next to it, and
Yes, you.
I am
That is also true.
conscious.
Even though
It
he
takes
is-
20. It takes 27 damage. I'm trying to free Saburo. Also, if it explodes, I would love to take it, but you know, if I can't choose that. But it takes 27 Mutekion damage.
Any other damage? Is that it?
That's it.
It is still alive. It was fresh. It was not hurt. You do stab it with your daggers. It does affect it greatly. Like the daggers, the metal itself is exceptionally bad for it, and it does take technically whenever roll me 2d8 as well.
2d8. Okay.
It won't be enough to kill it, but it will.
7.
7. You take 7 points of Mutekion poisoning damage.
It's moistened. It's moistened.
Moist.
Nope, that was bad. It's moistened.
With that, anything else from your turn?
No, that's all I got. That's all I can do, right? Yeah.
Action, bonus action.
On this
and,
shit.
I will say, in my headcanon, since Jayu is in the fight, Guro will help Jayu get advantage on any attacks that he wants.
What's been happening?
Jayu has been just paralyzed with fear. Too many infected creatures. It's just bizarre.
Lies. He would be excited about that.
Oh,
Since
I need to
everything-
I need to wish on
Interesting.
Jian's banner. With
Giant is
Jayu
protecting
here.
the old guy.
Well, the old guy was protecting you, so.
Oh, well, I don't see it that way.
Well,
And you blind.
yeah, well, he probably
Good
is.
thing I have blind fighting.
Saburo, your turn.
All right, so what do I have to do to just break out of the grass?
Just make a competing grapple check or strength check. My bad.
All right, is that like one of my attacks to do so?
Yes.
Okay.
Think you can
Is
manage
it
that?
straight strength or is that athletics?
Strength.
Okay. And okay, I need to do the -1 to this manually. All right, 14. I don't have any advantages or anything I can do. Indomitable doesn't apply to checks, only saves.
Just have that. Ability check, normal, and it got a 9, so you do break free.
All right. Since I am no longer restrained, I'm gonna use half of my movements to stand up and all right, I'm going to use my bonus action to take a second wind. Okay. So it is 2d10 plus 9. Okay, that doesn't add the 9, so that's 20 healing actually. I'll need to change that, but that's okay. And all right, I'm gonna take my opportunity and stab a motherfucker. This guy right next to me. Now you might be saying, Jackson, what about the spores? And to that I say, I don't care.
Okay.
Or rather, I'm just trying to get away. I need to be able to get away without like getting hit. And I'm also crit fishing. No crit. Sad. 24.
Fish that crit.
Roll damage.
Alright, I'm not spending it. Alright, 36 slashing on this guy.
Give me that. You slash through him with your morning blade, cutting it in half. As it does, the essence of this infected creature goes into the blade, absorbing it, giving you 14 points of HP back.
Nice.
Alright, that's pretty good.
And the creature
Oh.
does not explode, nor release any toxic fumes because it is absorbed by the sword.
Alright, are any of the guys next to me, like, injured?
Yes, the one that is
Me.
above you.
Alright, here's... I can't shove both of them, so here's what I need. So I do need to kill at least one more of these guys before I can get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna attack the one above me, so... And... let's see... I'm going to make that a precision attack and I'm going to add, that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Hit.
Alright. And did we say precision also adds to damage?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, he takes 44 slashing.
Once more, the Morn Blade cuts through, and you gain back 11 HP.
Yippee. Alright, so and the one next to me, this guy's completely uninjured, right?
Yes, that is the case.
Alright, so in my experience, it's not worth trying to deal with the uninjured one, so here's what I'm gonna do. I still have 3 squares worth of movement even with standing up. I just barely have enough to make it to go here, here, and here. So I'm going to try and use... I have 2 attacks left because the kill gave me an extra one. So I'm going to try and shove this guy here.
Okay.
So I need to make an athletics check to do that. And
It's the same for him because he doesn't have.
all right. Ooh, very close, but I win.
Successfully push it back.
Yeah, so I shove him right here, so he is no longer. So I just kick him.
Do some
And
Gate 3 stuff. I see.
And with my 12.5 feet of movement, I get right up in my sister's grill, and the shield's down, right?
Yes. But
All right.
when you try to get close to her, her ability does kick in.
That ability?
All right, so I'll be right here.
Well, assuming you can get close.
So is it just an ability that pushes people back?
It's essentially, you know, the Polar Master feat.
Yeah.
If you try to approach her, it's a.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah,
You fucking
but
vanished.
physical attacks can hit, right?
You can hit her. It just you can't get close to her without
Yeah.
being
Okay.
That's a 31 to hit.
To do a lunging attack.
Can you hear us?
Pretty much.
That was weird.
Okay.
My headset came out. All right, sorry. How much damage did I take?
That was a 31 to hit. That was not the damage.
Okay.
Even if it seems like it's, I still have to make sure the hits actually connect and give you a chance to do something if possible. Always, never know. Now, where's my other die? It's these, and then it's the okay, yeah. Oof. That is, and your movement again once again is reduced to 0, as what happened last time. But you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. So that means in order to close in, I'll have to. I can't do the accuracy bonus. I have to use the dice to do a lunging because I can't double up on them.
Yep.
So I am
You
going to
do take 12
burn.
points of of poison damage as well.
All right, very sad, but I'm going to make one more. I'm gonna with the lunging attack. Since her shield's down, I don't know how much health she has, how high her AC is. Mods, that's a nat one.
Wah, wah.
Yep.
This
So I
will
put
not help in any way, actually.
so I put myself in this range, but unfortunately,
You dive
because
towards her, and you take the morning blade, but you just jab it into the ground accidentally, almost twisting your wrist as she pushes controls your leverage and pushes you to go for another strike. But we'll see if she gets that next time. But you were saying something, Cassidy?
Nothing. Sorry.
all right. Now this does mean I'm within her range, so any spell she casts, I do get to react without spending a dice.
This is the case.
So essentially, I spent a dice to move 5 feet.
Yeah, pretty much. With
Not
that,
not
anything else?
Well, that's all of my movement and resources, and all my movement, action, and yeah, because I had 2 attacks. I got 2 from killing, and I spent 1 killing, and I spent another 1 shoving. So yeah, that was everything.
All right.
Killing, shoving.
With that,
Killing.
it's Saito's turn. He will not run up, but he will get out of the fire so he can see. Small you can go.
Gosh, the jiggle physics in this game.
I know D&D's
I
jiggle physics
forget
are
about
great.
it.
Man,
I know, right?
Stop looking at Saito like that. He's an old man. Respect your elders. Uh, he will use another repelling blast. She will roll to see if she falls. The others cannot physically meet his spell DC, but she can. She actually has enough if she rolls well enough. Which not this. Which die? There's a d20. Yes, she does succeed. But the rest will be pushed back. Wait, that's that, and then that.
I mean, that works for me.
And I get pushed back. And you get pushed back as well. Oh, and you get pushed back as well. And you get pushed back as well. And you get pushed back as well.
I don't think they should all be alive. Hold up.
That's how many of them there really were. But yes,
For
they
you.
take a bit of damage, but they're still alive. Only take 5 points of damage from that. And she stays. But with that ends his turn, which brings us back to her turn. Harnako's turn. She goes, Brother, why haven't you not learned your lesson? I was always better at fighting than you. And she will take all 3. No.
I'm basically just keeping her from using any spells right now because she knows because I don't know if she realizes, but if she does a spell, I get to swipe at her even before the spell comes out.
She will make 3 attacks, but she will see if she needs to make the third one. She'll use for the first 2 for sure on you. That is
I-
30 and 23.
Yeah, those both hit.
And she will enhance these. And she is expending a resource to do that. I just won't tell you what resource it is.
I'm just gonna assume I get put back at 0.
She's adding an additional d8 of damage, and she will do fire damage again. So, yes, it probably will. That's 20 just from the first one. That's another 20. So yeah, it's gonna knock you unconscious from the 2 attacks.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Then she steps over, like kind of like you don't see this, but like she steps over Saburo, almost like in a protective stance, and then she will swing at Hanami.
God damn it. How did I know that was coming?
Well, you are within range. 32.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
We're about to get party wiped by this fucking sister.
She is very good with that staff.
All right. By the way, I can no longer take reactions.
That's not good.
She will enhance this as well. Again, with fire damage. She has no but your resistances, so.
In addition to the current, like, the stacking negative, like, I have 2 levels of exhaustion.
21. It's not very nice. That's 21 bludgeoning damage. On top of, oh, not in addition to, there's 6 points of fire damage.
All right, I'm not actually gonna use the in-game exhaustion tracker. I'm gonna.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm
it's not correct because it's set
doing
to
so
fire.
Yeah,
good.
I made custom
Oh.
conditions. Each I have basically each level of exhaustion has its own condition, and they all in each of them have like a -1 and -5 to movement. So if you stack them, then like it stacks. So plus
Yeah.
it does. I can't make it say in Foundry, but I have it in the description of exhaustion too that I can't take reactions. So
Yeah. With that, that's the end of her turn. She decided to take all 3. So, Jayu, it's your turn.
Okay. One, I have a couple of questions still in kind of leading into
Yeah,
fight. Is this like the main one, or can I make an assumption we might fight again later?
maybe.
blitz her.
Oh yeah,
But-
well,
I mean, you don't really
Go
have a
okay,
all
choice.
so
in.
Right now, it's not looking right. I mean, a lot of your teammates have been hurt, or
yeah,
unconscious. So,
yeah, I got it. I got it.
and Lily's,
Where is the
you know,
line?
she's feeling Lily right now.
Okay.
She's zoned out.
So, Giles, or move?
You're gonna have advantage on your attack because I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
I know.
Bro just be on
So,
you.
Guy's kind of charging over. He's seeing all this crap happening. You know, he's over Saburo, right? Doing a lot of damage.
Hmm.
So first, he's going to activate his the Eldritch Claw tattoo, which gives him 1d6 extra damage and 15 feet. I can attack him.
Oh shit, that was not what I want to do. I'd like to summon help.
And I believe this is how it works. He's gonna use 3 key points to do Chi Empowered Strike, right?
Yep.
And then he's gonna use 5 more key points to do Finishing Move.
Okay.
So that's 8 total. And do we know her AC?
With the protective barrier, it was 30, so no, we don't. It should be
Oh my
less than
God.
that now, but
Okay, then I'll do 1 more key point for Precision Strike. Okay. So let me do all of that. Oh, 1d 20 plus 5. Dang, that sucks. Wait, with advantage.
What, one,
And that
four,
sucks.
14 to
You
hit?
have luck
Wait,
points?
yeah. Well, I'm gonna do.
Well,
I have some other stuff I can do. I got to do
you roll
the
9, so
24.
that's a lot of luck points to use.
So that's 16. And then do with getting something with I do have something for this. So it's 16 right now. I see. Wait. Okay, focused aim is no action. 3 key points. Increase it by 6, so 16, that's 24. And then I forget how much. I haven't used any luck points before. So how much do we have?
A
What's your
lot
level?
if you've never used any.
9. Oh, so it's not.
Sorry, I thought you said key points, not luck points.
No, I meant luck points. Sorry, I did say key points.
Get trolled.
So
How many luck
I thought you
points you
said
have?
luck points.
You use a lot if you don't use
well,
them.
I haven't been keeping track. So and I haven't been here for like 3. I think I had 11
11?
because I use
Yeah, it's
usually
fine.
a lot of them. So 14. I'm just gonna up it to. So I rolled a 14 on a die. That means I can up it to 20, right?
The
No, I
most you
rolled
could,
I
the
rolled
most,
9 on the die.
yes, the most you can do is change that 9 into a 20. Not like a natural 20, but like, unnatural.
Yeah, yeah.
So a maximum of 11 luck points you could pour into that roll.
Yeah, fuck it. Wait,
Well,
no, it was yeah, sure. I'll put 20 and then that's 20 plus 5, that's 25, 2, 20, 6, 27, then plus 6. That's like 30 something to hit.
that hits.
Okay.
She'd have to have her main shield plus actual shield up to avoid that.
Got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this real quick. I have to count some stuff, sorry. Action. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 6 plus 6. Then do the roll. So that's 27 times that by 5, and she's also 27 times 5, and that's doubled, right? So that's 270 damage.
Yep, sounds about right.
As she, yeah, so basically for this, Jai's dashing out, tucking his arm back as a, and we saw Flame did stuff to them, right? Or
Well,
nothing to her?
she's not one of them. She's a normal person.
Okay. Then it's kind of surrounded by red electricity as he shoots his arm forward as like the black kind of fist is aiming like for her gut, if you can
Your
see it, or her back.
in power fist, your ranged fist, you swing down with your spectral fist on top of her. You smash her to the ground, dealing a shit ton of damage to her. She bloodied and bruised. You see one of her arms is broken. Her leg is probably broken. Probably ribs and other things broken. But she puts the staff back into the ground and pulls herself back to her feet, and she wipes off the blood.
Are
That's
you guys
pretty.
okay?
That's pretty good.
Oh shit! How the fuck did she get back?
Much,
Economy,
res-
you're not
That
okay.
was pretty strong.
much respect for that one, little one.
What's going on? This is a fucking monster. Holy shit. I can't do that again. And I think that's
No.
yeah, that's my
Yeah,
that's my
because it uses basically all your action stuff to do that. Yeah,
yeah no
that's a big
yep
ultra
that's
attack.
my turn.
Uh,
Hmm.
at the end of your turn, she will use a legendary action. Um, she's just gonna. What? How much HP do you have?
You know, if it,
Let me double check something.
If
wait,
she casts a
do I have any
spell,
do I have any reactions?
Um, two spells?
I have the
No.
bullet missile.
Uh,
uh,
she lifts her finger at you, and
can
she
I
just says,
counterspell it?
yeah, you can cast. She just let me finish. Ah! She points
No,
at
you're
you.
not allowed to finish.
She points at you and says, "Die." And
Oh,
now
this looks
you
bad.
roll your thing. I need you to roll a d20. Add your spell modifier.
I thought it was
Me?
below one. This might be good.
Is
100
it
or
me?
lower. Well, you're the one. No, it's not aimed at
Oh,
you. It's aimed at
100
Jayu.
or lower.
Yeah, it's 100 or lower.
Yeah,
That's why I was asking, because otherwise it would have an effect on you.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
she'd still probably try to counter it because it's, you never know. But yes, go ahead and
Mhm.
roll a d20. Add your modifier, Kazushi.
Okay. And I get +2 to that because of the staff, right?
You do, yes.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, she is going to roll herself.
Bring back Shizu. Bring back
Uh,
Shizu.
is it plus my spell attack or just plus modifier?
Do spell plus attack. So that's similar.
21.
21. That would beat it, but in terms of the spell being a level 9 spell, so 19 was the DC, she also rolled to counterspell your counterspell.
Well, what about the wizard?
The wizard doesn't.
Also, can
The wizard
I
doesn't have counterspell.
I use counterspell.
Doesn't Lily
All
have
right,
one?
I'll
Oh,
need another roll on yours as well, because she rolled a 25 from her. So she. Well, Lily's not in this, so.
This is worth it, right? To counterspell?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
what do
Oh.
you mean
Jai's
is it worth it?
You don't know what spell it is.
That was a
You just know there's a lot of things going on. Kazushi, tried to counterspell, and then she turned and tried to counterspell that. So you're instinctively
ooh.
trying to. She's pretty born spell here, so.
Also,
So
it's
what was
just
the DC?
Well, the DC is you got to roll to find out.
I'm gonna add 15 luck points to that to make that at least a 20 plus your spell plus your spell stuff.
So 29.
Wait, how many luck points did you say you're gonna add?
15.
15,
I
she
rolled
rolled
a
a
5.
5.
You said 20. I was like, wait, what? What? Add 20. I skipped out. But yes, 29 would be enough. So you counterspell the counterspell, which allows the counterspell to counterspell the power word
Yeah.
kill.
Oh,
If you followed all that. She. You all are
Oh god,
very obtuse creatures. Kill them.
like toughness.
Start with that one. She points to you, Kazushi.
oh fuck.
Oh god.
Because that was the end of Jayu's turn. Now it's the infected's turn, and they will.
It's gonna be really funny when she realizes I can't die.
Well, dying is a.
Have a recon?
Well,
Yeah, I know. It was just a joke.
Yeah.
they can't quite reach you, but they can move. They get there.
Okay.
That's how many of them now? Double check. There's multiple.
Oh, and it was worth it. It's fine. It's worth it. It's fine.
What was worth it?
3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll message you. Oh wait, no, wait. Wait. Hold on.
How many is that? 3, 6, 6. Don't pay attention to the extra number. That's 17, 11, 20. None of them hit.
Okay, good.
But they do swarm you, so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. I can handle
Definitely
that. They're
worth it.
gross.
Definitely worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it. Worth it. Worth it.
Worth it, worth it,
Hanami,
worth it.
it's your turn.
Okay. 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 God. I don't know what to do, gamers.
What do you mean?
Saburo's
Buggy's
missing.
not looking too hot. Saburo's not looking too hot.
Yeah. He's
Where is
gone.
Saburo's
Saburo?
fucking missing. He was right here.
You turned into a zombie?
Apparently he disappeared.
Yeah, Saburo was right here. He is gone.
Here, I can. If he's somewhere on the map, I can find him.
So
hope
I
he-
do
Just
have a
summon him.
potion of invulnerability.
He doesn't
Not
exist.
on the map.
He doesn't exist on the map. Sabro, you're gone.
Bro, I'm just chilling.
I brought you back. Though technically you're not back because it's the same. Can you get it?
Why does Saburo have? Why is he's
It's
twice?
even worse. It's even worse.
He's twice. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, that's not his. He's 8.
It doesn't. It
It
doesn't.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
I had to delete the one that wasn't actually real.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
So
real.
Because there was one that disappeared, and he was a ghost in the system. And a ghost in real life scene. He is still stable, so. So Hanami, what are you doing?
what is she doing? Or how is she looking?
She's looking pretty beat up.
Pretty
That was
Is
a,
fucked
she?
up.
I mean, that was a
Yeah,
pretty
'cause,
big blast to her one time. 270 damage is a lot.
Gosh.
Okay.
Obviously, you don't know the
With
damage,
electricity.
how much damage that means. Like, you don't know like that, but like you see this massive energy fist just hit her really hard to the ground, and she literally just the first instinct was, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking kill you."
I'm gonna come up.
So
I'm gonna pull my sword out.
definitely damage, but whether or not that's enough damage to drive her away, apparently not.
I'm gonna pull my sword out. Well, yeah, I'm gonna swing it in an arc.
Are you moving towards
And
her?
yes.
You will be
Wait.
attacked.
Hold on. I was gonna right here.
That's within her range. She has a 10-foot range.
Okay, well, I'm here then. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
just, just if you try to move within that range any closer, you will get
Okay.
attacked.
Okay. So, a cone. Do
As
we have a cone
Sabro's
here?
learned. Sure.
On.
I mean, there is a cone.
Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Perfect.
Get ray template. Oh, that's that as well. 30-foot cone.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Cease.
would be okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I agree.
Uh...
I don't know about that.
okay.
Courtney.
Do we think? Okay. All right. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna swing my sword in an arc and do a sunfire burst.
Okay.
I know she has a high dex, but she does need to make a DC 18 dex save.
Okay.
Poor Saburo.
If it's any comfort, I'm actually preparing my one of my
What's the
backup
DC again?
characters right now.
18.
Nice.
That's good.
She does not succeed, but she will use
40.
her thing. She'll use her thing to succeed. The legendary resistance.
Okay,
She'll burn one of
23
them.
radiant. 23. How did this cone get moved over here?
I don't know magic.
Okay. 23 radiant damage.
23 radiant damage. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Hold on. Saburo's down, right?
Yeah, he's gonna die. Or
He's
no,
gonna die.
he's not gonna die. He's
He's
down.
gonna die!
He might
I'm gonna
die.
die,
die.
baby.
Epic foreshadow.
The Moon
Who
Blade's gonna be
knows?
like, bitch, you keep going down too much. Get me the fuck out of here. Let me go find this a real fighter. Is your sister available?
I don't think she. I think she's not down for it. Unfortunately.
Okay, we're gonna cast. We're gonna cast. Is anyone
Level
else
2.
down? Everyone else is
No.
up, right?
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except
I'll
All
cast
the
you and
Healing
Saburo
Word.
are
All
the
the-
ones that are fucked up.
All the infected going, I'm down.
Shut up, bitches.
Who?
I don't think it's. I'm trying to decide whether to do Healing Word or Mass Healing Word because I don't think the extra HP is gonna do anything for me or Saburo because we'll both go down in one hit. So it doesn't really matter, I don't think.
But you won't die. Oh, no, you will. But Saba will. Maybe.
It's a
Uh,
difference of he would get either 29 HP or 13 HP.
What level
like
of
the
exhaustion
29.
is Saburo at?
But one of those I would also get 13, or I would also get some healing, but only a little bit. But I don't think I could survive any other hit, so I'm just gonna give him the 29.
All right. I guess am I back in the game?
You're back in the game.
Yay!
Am I in
How exhausted is Saburo?
So exhausted.
level 2?
Level 2? No, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I can't
Um,
take reactions, which is kind of bad because Mage Slayer. I say 29.
Yeah,
yeah.
just make sure you don't go down again.
Could I? Is there? Would it be like a free action to hand something to him? Because he's right next to me.
You could.
Okay. Because I do have a potion of speed,
Or you can get the hell
vitality,
out
and
of there.
invulnerability.
Well, you can only pick one.
I know. Obviously. Okay.
Right. There's the exhaustion.
Okay. Would you? So haste, you're gonna go down and get more exhausted.
Well, here's the thing: unless I get a whole lot of lifesteal from attacking her, invulnerability is not going to help me because that's only resistance to everything, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna hand him a potion of speed. Do you have any of those?
Nope. I am completely. The only thing I have on me is a scroll of invisibility and a potion of healing.
Okay, I'll hand him a potion of speed.
Oh, now you can turn invisible and heal.
Well, the invisibility would take a. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but if
I'm
you
not.
hastened, you have 2 actions.
And that's my turn.
All right. Am I up or is Kazushi up?
Oh
Uh,
fuck.
Because
No,
Sushi's down.
neither. At the end of Hanumi's turn, she will use one of her legendary actions, and she
Oh
looks at
god.
you and goes, "Your friends care about you. That's quite sweet, brother. Don't lose them. If you want answers, meet me at the top of the mountain. You
No,
know,
I wanted to.
you know who else is there." And a
How
mist
could you?
begins to swirl around her. And
Ah,
is it?
if I had night. Oh god, if I wasn't exhausted, I could take a.
I'm sorry. Man, it's almost like everything played out perfectly.
I will wait. I will attempt to take a swing at her. Obviously, I don't actually because I'm
Yeah,
too exhausted
yeah.
to react. But
You
that's
you try to swing the Mourn Blade as it passes through nothing but mist. And as it
no.
disapparates, it's gone. Combat is still, however, here because there are several infected here still. Wait.
And their last thing was to kill me,
Yeah.
so I'm going to kill them for sure.
So, but it's
No.
Kazushi's turn.
Cool.
But you
I'm
can
gonna
say
tell.
something, Saburo, if you wish to, like, in response if she disappears.
Hanukkah.
Yeah, say something.
No. I'm too tired to like. Saburo would be too tired to like follow a whole sentence. He's still like prone on the ground, like trying to get up. Like obviously, I won't be able to get up till my turn starts.
What cool thing would you want me to say to your sister?
No.
You were the chosen one. It was said you would
All right.
destroy the uncle, not join him.
All right. I'm gonna need to
Hey,
use the potion of speed just to be able to keep up and get to all the zombies in time. To be honest.
Well, we'll find out if you need to. Kazushi's turn is up.
All right,
All right.
Kazushi, kill.
Yeah, I'm.
Honestly, I picked kind of a banger to pick for this fight.
I'm going to teleport.
Edge of Erebus goes
Uh,
hard.
uh,
I'm gonna do the tango I've been doing, but I'm gonna teleport next to Hanami this time, even though I know that puts me at risk for these. But I am going to. Whoops, wrong. I'm gonna do fireball, but this time I am gonna do it from my. Hold on.
you got all these messy
Let's-
fireballs lying
Okay,
around.
so you guys can like I'm pretty sure you can make like temporary things, right? Like you can
Nope,
things that
I
you
don't
can
know how
use.
to do that.
Go to measurement control. Go like
Hey, you deleted my thing.
oh.
Sorry, I was trying to get rid of another one. It just
Is it
accidentally.
Oh,
Stop
this one?
giving me. I'll keep deleting if you don't learn how to control your.
Well, okay,
fireballs.
well, put this
That
one
was
down
me.
lower because I want this one to exist.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
I
you.
don't see
So,
anything.
so you do not want this one highlighted.
Correct. I want to kill all of these with a fireball from my mother's staff, and you will see Kazushi twirl it and it glow very crazy, and the smell of sulfur has been in the air, honestly. And I will fireball from the staff once more.
As the fireball goes, it launches from the staff rather than like a point, and it gets to where it needs to go. And for a brief second, it swirls around until it's this flat disc and then an explosion of fire and an inferno. And as it does, you hear this loud laugh and a freedom.
Oh, I don't know what that's.
Freedom.
I don't know what that's about.
That's a problem for later.
That's a problem for later. I'm still gonna roll the 8d6 fire damage.
Yep.
So that's 28.
I don't need to. It's dead.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said cast fireball.
They do like I said before. They do not have the.
I get exploded in the face. That's fine.
Actually, none of them are enough.
Freedom.
To do that. They do damage, but they don't do damage to each other, and none of them are within range to you to explode.
Okay, so the ones that are still alive are still alive.
Yes. And
Okay, well I'm gonna stab the one in front of me with Mutekion because that was my whole goal.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Plus 3, a 14.
To hit?
Yeah, I rolled real low.
Sure about that? Nothing you want to add to that or anything?
I have no more luck points. I used all of them so Hanami could pass
I
her
can
counter spell.
I can kill. Don't worry.
In that case, we'll check. That is. We'll check that there. Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay, well, Kazushi's so distracted by the fucking maniacal laughter and the freedom that he just fucking whiffs
You
this
strike out.
stabbing.
The creature. You're not sure if it meant to do this, but it did something very. It either did something very clever or just it tripped, and it went below your dagger as you swung. You're like, what the fuck? And the creature just starts gnashing at you. You're like, did it do that on purpose? Or am I just bad?
Probably I'm just bad.
Well, that
All right.
I believe that brings us to Saburo's turn again.
All right. I stand up. I have 10 feet of movement left. Let's I'm gonna move. Oh right, I need to. There we go. Attack number. I'm not gonna use the potion yet because I might not even need to. I want this guy dead. I want him buried. I want him in the ground. 25 to hit.
He's dead. I don't need to see damage. The one blade does too much damage.
Let's go.
I'm
And
rolling
like
damage.
before, you also gain 12 HP.
All right, puts me at 41. Walk forward 5 more feet. Extra attack, bonus attack. Kill that guy. 16.
Go and roll damage. It might. You just might not die.
30.
You'll die. And you'll gain back 15.
Oh. Hit that guy. I'm making that a precision attack.
Go ahead.
So, fuck. That's only a 13 to hit.
Nothing else you can add to it or anything?
I don't even know if I want. I don't. You know what? These guys are dangerous enough to where it's worth trying to secure the kill. I'm going to spend 3 luck points to make that a 16.
That hits. Roll damage.
Eh.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah. Plus, what was
You
that?
gain
Add 8 to that.
And you gain 14.
All right. Now the question becomes: do I bother using the haste potion because I'm out of movement? Do I use the haste potion just to give me the extra feet to get to these guys, or do
No,
I just sit here and
just vibe.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
With that, it brings it to Saito's turn. He goes, I will finish these two. And he'll bring out his staff and 2 massive, well, they're technically multiple little dots because it's a, fire, the level 2 spell, what's the term I'm looking for? Literally just the one with multiple fire blast. The spell that does fire thing. Not burning hands. The other one. I can't. God, it's a spell that has a bunch of little fireballs that attack. That spell. The spell that I'll remember in like 30 seconds.
Or is it Scorching Ray?
Yeah, Scorching Ray. There it is. I was like, it's something ray. What is it ray of? It's not fire. Wall of fire. It's not wall of.
That's a certified Monday classic. So
Yeah, I was like it's the Mundy spell. The Mundy fire spell. His favorite spell. That isn't Eldritch Blast. But yes, he will launch at a higher level so you can get more blasts, and they take. Wow, they actually take barely enough actually with that. That one takes one more than he can handle, and this one takes actually pretty good. Does extra good rolls. And both of them die. They are incinerated and turn to ash. With that, combat is over, and we can get rid of this as well. As the flames of the wall of fire die down, Kazushi, you hear a small voice in your head. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, hey Dylan. Sorry. Before
So
we
does
do
it
that,
fade or does it stay?
You just hear the multiple it's like thank you, thank you, thank you. Like it's like multiple small voices, and it just doesn't continue. It just fades away. And you don't hear. But go ahead.
I forgot to roll for the dabblage that I have to take because of that spell.
Oh yes. Just take.
End of my
You
turn.
only take one, and then it ended because she ended prematurely. Yes, you take one because it
Mhm.
actually ended when she took all that damage. She actually did. So even if you did succeed, it wouldn't matter. But it would be
Hey,
the
Dylan.
one time, which is I believe it's 3d8. Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
3d8.
3d8 force damage, and then the effects are gone. And your hair is a little bit
Dylan,
gray.
can I do
Yeah, sure.
So
a
you say
magic check?
that you say it's just 3d8.
How much health do you have?
This could knock me out, so
That's
we'll
so
see.
fun.
This is really fun, guys.
Let's play the game. Does Hanami die?
Let's go. Hey, Dylan, can I do a
I'm gonna
quick medicine check?
roll.
If you
Okay,
want?
1, 2, 3.
Oh well, describe. I'm kind of trying to. Guy who's punched a lot of people.
Yep.
Guys,
He wants to know if it
I'm at
feels
one
like
HP.
Damn.
But
wants to feel if like she should have like died there, or was it something else?
when he like no, like you did a lot of damage, but she is pretty tough.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure like
You
it
did a
wasn't
lot of
anything.
damage. You definitely you know showed what you can do with the abilities I've given monks. That would have killed a lot of things. Most minor bosses would fall into
Would
that
have
one
killed
shot.
me 2 times.
Yeah, that's a pretty big shot. But her,
I'm a big shot in your life now.
she has a
I'm the
lot more
one
HP
who
than you.
makes sense. Oh,
She's
I
tough.
also need to make a. Sorry,
You're good.
I have to make a. I have to see if my limb is still strained.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Hey,
I'm hurt.
hey,
I'm hurt.
my limb is not strained anymore.
Go to
there you go.
the larger map for the island, so because there's no more combat.
You guys good over here? I kind of reckon kind of getting beat up, huh? What's that sound?
We need to go after her.
Shit, yeah, that was.
Didn't she say something about midnight top place?
Meet her at the top of the mountain. Didn't say anything about time.
Is that like a lone thing or with all of us?
I'm not
Didn't
letting
specify.
him go by himself. That's for sure.
Can't
Probably wouldn't be the wisest thing.
we can't we can't risk her getting away.
Uh,
Well, she said, you know, who else would be there, so I'm guessing you know that?
He'll be there.
He'll... I figured that's... Yeah, no, Shai probably knows his uncle is the guy.
Yeah.
He was informed by whoever.
you also talked about it on the trip over and stuff. You weren't
Yeah,
really
yeah,
paying
yeah.
attention. You were pretty zoned out
Okay.
of it. The guy talked to you a couple times, but you just were kind of zoned out. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
But
Got
anyways,
it.
the wizard or elderly man, uh, however you wish to view him as, Saito turns to you, Saburo, and goes, I have heard much about you, Nakarami, Saburo. And he gives a curt, respectful bow to you.
I don't believe we've met. May I have the pleasure of knowing your name?
And he says his name. My name is Shinji Saito. You probably haven't heard of me. I was someone who ran in your uncle's crowds many a year ago. I heard from him again a few months ago, and he told me to travel here and we would discuss things, see what we could do together. I had no idea what he was planning. If I had known, I would never have helped him. Fortunately, he has a way of making bad things sound good.
Saburo just kind of like Saburo just is like he doesn't seem very happy about that, but it's like that is true. His uncle has always been very convincing.
He always told me that you were his favorite. I assumed it would mean that you'd be like him, inclined in the arcane arts. But it seems I was wrong. You are definitely not a master of any tricks or other magical abilities. You are quite deft with that sword, though.
Well, right now the only tricks I need are anything that will let me put him down and stop his whatever horrific experiments he's been performing.
You don't even know the half of it. come inside. Much to discuss, and it's better to talk in uh, somewhere warmer.
Given that this guy did just like help fight when he could have very easily like tried to kick our asses, I'm going to trust him and follow.
Uh,
Like let's be so for real. This guy wanted to beat our ass. He definitely could have at this point.
yeah, for sure. I was just gonna run up to Saburo and Hanami respectively and just be like, "Are you guys okay? You guys look half dead."
I was asking about.
More than half, I'd say.
Has everything I've just been clicking on been being put into the chat? You know, it doesn't matter.
Have I been
Do you
getting
guys need the potion?
exposed?
Exposed
Sa-
for preparing to.
Saburo, are you okay?
I'm fine, he said, lying.
I'm gonna nod and knowingly at that because I get it. Jayu, how did you punch someone that hard?
I mean, just
Elbow
you dial
grease.
it back. You focus all your energy and whatnot, and monastery actually teaches you a lot of good stuff.
Can I request that you never hit me like that?
I never planned on it.
I appreciate.
That
Now that you
implies that Kazushi
mention
wants to be
it,
hit by Jayu in other ways.
I don't want to be hit by Jayu at all.
hey, Kazushi, I actually do have a quick question for you, if you don't mind.
What's up?
But this might be able to. You can probably do this later. Okay, why not? He'll kind of like tap his arm, where there's basically the ink tattoo on his arm. He'll tap it to become kind of a needle-ish. Do you think you can check this out? Uh, you're more arcane than me, so do you think you
So
could kind of it's asking you to look at an item that
I'm
he has.
I'll activate my eyes and carefully grab this needle from him. Dylan,
Sure.
what dis?
The needle.
What'd it do?
You talking about the needle you have, Jayu?
Yeah.
It is confusing, actually. It's got some sort of like transmutation abilities. It seems to be a item that enhances, but how it works, what it does, it seems unresponsive to your prying eyes and your attempts to identify it.
Can I put it to my scan? Just curious.
Sure. It doesn't reveal much. It's a interesting little artifact, but it does seem familiar. Like some of the magic that it gives off is like it's on the same frequency as your own magic. Magic that makes you, that is.
Kazushi is going to. So what Jayu sees is Kazushi takes it in between his index finger and his thumb. He holds it up to his eyes that glow for a second, then holds it up to the sun, and then holds it in the shade. And then he takes his other palm and tries to stick it to his own hand. And then you see him unwrap his arm a little bit, but like hide it and like match it up with like his rune or something, like a spare
Yeah.
rune. And then he wraps his arm back up, and he's like,
By the way, while you do this, Jayu is kind of having a more serious look, a firm grasp, just as a precaution. You can
uh,
probably tell it's really important to him.
yeah, and Kazushi's being careful too. But he is like, I don't know what the fuck. Kazushi's like, well, it enhances some ability or something, of yours. It's kind of
Ain't
like
that much.
it
The
reminds me.
little sketchy thing I do?
Yeah.
I believe that helps. Well, it
Uh,
does. I definitely couldn't do that norm.
it kind of, Kazushi's gonna whisper because the doctor dude is around here, and Kazushi's gonna whisper. It kind of has like it kind of relates to my magic, like what makes me me, but I don't know in what regard. I'd have to probably study it for really, like, for a long while.
Makes
Like how I
you-
function, it reminds me of
yeah,
it.
I still don't really know anything about that,
Yeah, it's a
or at
lot.
least the fundamentals of it.
It's a lot of transmutation magic.
Well, for the time being, can you give it? Actually, can you give it back? And when you have some free time, I'll be fine with giving it back to you.
Yeah. Because you should carefully hand it back to him.
And he'll like put it towards his shoulder, and cool, kind of go back in place.
Can I use my eyes to inspect Jayu's shoulder?
You see that the underlying magic
Like,
within some of his markings share that same magic. Like it's clearly coming from the same, like some of the same source, but based on the magic, it, it could be like you have. I would say you'd have some different competing lines. Either A, your mother had something to do with this needle, or the needle had something to do with you. The question is who made the needle, and if that answer is the same as who made you, then that's interesting. But perhaps the more interesting uh, thought would be, what if whoever made this was not your mother and she built her work based on someone else's?
Is she a fraud?
yeah, she still Auntie built me.
David,
Are we fraud
maybe
checking
today's
your
gonna be
mother
fun.
now?
You're the Chinese knockoff.
Damn.
I'm the OG. Fuck you.
Excellent.
You're the
Auntie.
J22 to the F22.
Auntie built me.
Maybe. Or it could have been someone entirely different. Someone beyond even, someone very old, someone very ancient, someone very powerful. You don't know. Those would be some
Joe's gonna
possibilities
be.
pop up.
Joe's gonna whisper under his breath, kind of what he heard from her. Uh, I think he wants something.
Huh?
What? Sorry. Just
I didn't hear your. I didn't hear your whisper
He said,
because.
yeah, what the emperor wants it to be.
Yeah.
But, that's about it.
As for the rest of you guys gather around. He makes some, pours some tea and offers it to you guys. I notice you all. Sorry. I notice you all aren't aren't infected. I suppose you've been inoculated then.
Well, yeah. If we have been, it hasn't been intentional.
Well, your uncle did speak on your first encounter. He barely recognized you back then. He told me he infected you all, but you all survived and did not succumb to the infection. He thought it was just defective. It was an early prototype. But perhaps he holds up his tea and takes a sip. It comes from something else. Have you ever drinking any interesting teas? Or perhaps eaten some curious plants?
Is
Both.
Well, did you guys?
Uh, yeah, we drank tea given to us before. I also drank cave water twice.
You don't. What? That's
Well, one time was with you, I think. Yes.
no, I didn't drink any keg.
It was in the.
No,
Jayu
Jayu
has
didn't drink
Jayu has
anything.
drunk the tea. You just didn't drink it with the party
Oh,
because
did
you
you?
live in a
Okay,
monastery
got it.
where the tea actually, where the
Oh
tea
yeah,
leaf
yeah,
actually
you're right.
grows.
Okay. He hasn't drunk any cave water. Figure that much.
Yeah.
But whether Jayu make the connection.
I mean, you've drank tea almost all your life.
Oh yeah, maybe he just doesn't know it's fucking special since
Well, I mean, you would
it
know,
was
like,
drunk
the
it.
monks would have explained to you the properties of the tea, and that
Oh, okay,
it's,
okay.
so, like, whether or not it's real is like you've had debates within the devil, but when you
Got
say
it.
it protects you from disease and protects your soul, it's like a very protective thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Got it.
and you know the leaf, it's a dark green leaf. Uh,
Okay. Jackson not talking on purpose or
I mean, Saburo
oh,
is
okay, so
being very. He's just being very quiet. He's. This is all very, very concerning to him.
uh, it is called, you know it as the Shinzenkaza leaf.
Zukaza.
Shizenkaze, yeah. It's a deep emerald green with a slight shimmer.
Well,
It's a very
you
strong,
guys have been to
earthy
a monastery
taste.
before, right? Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, you guys have been to a monastery, right?
At least once, yes. Actually, have
Uh,
we? That's a fantastic. I mean, like Saburo probably
well,
would have been.
I thought
You
the
guys
temple
went
was
to
kind
the
of like
monastery, the quote unquote, uh, castle. You guys went to the meeting. That was it was a castle. Then it was made into a monastery, and then it was recently taken back over. And then the monks there are the ones who saved Saburo's life with the tea.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So actually, yeah. Well,
So,
yes, it was a monastery.
uh,
oh yeah.
seems
Was
you've
that before Hanami?
I believe yes.
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 Yeah. That was right when Bale joined too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was around.
That makes sense. Ah, man, if I knew that lake was gonna be so useful, I would have brought some with me. Well,
Mm. Yeah, I suppose that's probably why we haven't. I suppose that's why we haven't been infected.
More
At least
likely that the initial infection, coupled with the tea, helped give you some sort of immunity. As for any of you who have not, perhaps you've just been lucky so
oh,
far, but nonetheless, you should stick to drinking the tea once a day. It gives you immunity to such diseases. Of course, the magic aspect of it makes it hard. And anyone who does take a sip gains 8 points, 8 HP.
God, I
Hanami
fucking.
down
to me.
5 cups.
do they do we heal for 8?
Yes.
Oh,
I
does
have.
he?
I
Do you actually
currently
have
have
any of
1
these?
HP.
All right, I will take a cup. I am at 78 hit points. I used almost all my resources in that fight, save and dump,
Hanami just starts slamming cups of
because
tea.
I never
Yeah,
actually got to make a save.
Kazushi was like, how are you guys doing or something? And was like, you look like you're half dead. And I said, more than that. And he never responded.
Does it cure? Does it deal? Does it help exhaustion
Yeah.
at all?
Oh, I tried to say stuff, but
It does not, but it does help with sleep. So you'd get a better night's sleep, perhaps.
Yippee!
Also,
He's gonna
it
make a
does.
cup, blow
It
on it.
is if you try to drink more than one, he does try to refrain. Like It is not safe to drink many cups. Sekuchia will cause nausea and perhaps even worse. It is technically a deadly leaf. It's only in the tea that it is safe, but still.
Mm-hmm. Dire nods behind me, not knowing any of that beforehand. By the way, do you have any of those leaves so I can maybe brew some on my own time?
Yes, I will give, and he gives you packs for he keeps stored in a little container with packs of leaves and stuff. So he gives you a couple of those. A
I very
pot
much
of
appreciate it.
tea, like in terms of like a tea kettle worth. He gives you a 10-day supply.
Can I nudge Lily to heal Saburo and Hanami? Because I
Sure,
think she would.
she would.
Also, you said a sip was 8. How much is a cup?
No,
Is
I
the
didn't.
cup 8?
No. Drinking it at all gives you gives you it. It's. I said anyone who takes a sip. I didn't mean like quite literally. Uh,
Bro.
trying to game it over here. Like, oh, you said a sip. That means if I drink the whole thing, I get 64, right?
Listen.
Well, I take
Listen, you
sip,
gotta
sip,
tell
sip, sip,
me.
sip. It's just 8 for just drinking the cup, like for like any amount of drinking. You get to 8, but you
Don't
can't
want to
drink.
overdo
But you
it.
can't drink more than one because if you do, it won't give you it. Plus, it'll make you sick.
I've made that mistake.
And you do have advantage against diseases, and you are immune to non-magical diseases. Like I said, for 24 hours.
Wow. That's pretty nifty.
Sorry, Court. I totally wanted to say something as Kazushi, and then I thought I said it and I forgot, and the things were rolling.
All
Good
good.
lore.
Oh, goody. Yeah, don't
I
feel.
care about the health of you guys. I promise.
Sure, you
Just
could
nice.
have counterspelled that spell and you
I
didn't.
know. I regret so hard. This is why Kazushi's trying to do time magic, so if he has those regrets, they'll just never happen.
Well, thank God everyone's okay. No one almost died. No one almost died immediately. Good day. Probably not going to be a good night, though.
Why does she still? And Saba was like, why does she still want to meet us? I thought we made it very, very clear that we oppose her and Masahiro's goals.
I suspect they want to convince you, or if they can't, to keep you. Your uncle still cares about you deeply, and your sister, I imagine, doesn't wish to actually kill you. Though she did a good job at showing just how much she could do.
While you were on the ground, it did look like she could have killed you at any time.
She took a protective stance instead. Much to Hanami's dismay, she fucked Hanami up. That's not
She,
okay.
she always was one of the best.
I want to know what that spell was so bad.
I will.
Hanami, what did it feel like?
It it felt like
What level is
I
this spell?
was s- my body was and mind
6.
were stuttering, kind of.
Yeah, you were getting old, young dust.
Everything seemed fast and then slow all
Do
at
I know
once.
do I know what spell that is, Dylan, or nah?
Make an Arcana check.
You're like bipolar in time.
$29.
It's Temporal Strike, the 6th level spell.
Damn, I just learned temporal hold.
Uh,
You should have used it on
you know that
economy.
it's what it does is it kind of unleashes and like basically creates a wave of temporal energy around the target, destabilizing and like allowing time to kind of like flow back and forth to such a fast degree that it literally causes force damage. And if left alone long enough, could literally remove someone from time just by how much time is being forced through them.
I am really glad she left when she did, because that could not have been good for you at all. That's so dangerous.
In fact, if you roll a natural 1 to save, you have a one. You have a sorry, not a 1% chance, a 50% chance. So you roll a D100, not a D1. Uh, I can't read. D100. You roll D100, and if 50 or below, you die.
Damn.
And by die, I mean you were
Or
removed from time, like you don't exist. Not only a wish
she
spell could
was
bring you back.
never there. Now we know she was alive.
Yes. And it does do 10d8 damage for the initial attack, and then the 3d8 obviously that from the remnant. Most of the effects you guys already know because it was felt by Hanami. Yes. What I imagine his bigger plans are to take this disease and spread it, but I think he wants to protect his family. Though, with his ideals about what the disease is supposed to do, perhaps he means you to somehow survive his plan. Which gives me pause.
It seems more like he wants to use me as a test subject.
Perhaps, but I've known your uncle a very long time. His family is still very important to him. He may seem like a heartless man, a cold, calculating doctor, but underneath that Vernil is a good man, if perhaps misguided and full of anger.
Zushi rolls his eyes.
He blames the gods and this world's failings. I do believe he's right about one thing. This world is not supposed to exist. It is unnatural. And thus, the problems of this world are a result of the real gods trying to fight back, to force their way back in one way or another. This world needs to be reborn so it can be put right.
I want to believe you.
If you don't
I
believe,
really do.
at the very least, you should ask yourself, how does this world only have 3 gods? Yet this temple is full of this island is full of temples. Even down the street there's an ancient temple, buried half now, but still there. Carvings, statues to the original gods of this world. But perhaps discussing such things is not what we need to be doing. But it is what is at the heart of your uncle's prognosis. He's like the way he is because he met a god. And he looks at you, Sushi.
What?
I see you probably have met him too.
His uncle?
His uncle met a god. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Not your, but Saburo's uncle met a god.
Oh, that yeah. Oh, okay. He's saying that you've met a god. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Actually,
saying that
didn't we all?
Saburo's
Often?
uncle met a god that drove him insane and trying to end the world, uh, and that you apparently met the same god.
The banished one?
Kasushi's just gonna be like, I don't think Sushi is not convinced that Aku would drive him insane.
Not sure what. The god ravaged by his prison wouldn't try to break it any way he could, including poison this world. You've been to the island of Kumashima. Yes, some of you live there, I know. You know the creatures that dwell in the forest, the darkness, the sickness in the land. Tell me, God, he would really be willing to do that, won't be willing to drive a man mad.
But that wasn't him.
Are you sure?
As of right now, I am.
You could never trust a god. I figure you'd know that by now.
It's the others that are the problem.
Well, that makes
Not
sense.
too far-fetched to think that every god is the problem.
Yeah, but he knows the truth, and that's more about. Let's.
Oh, are we seeing some questioning here? Are we seeing some potential realizations?
Maybe.
The other god knows the truth, and that's more valuable than the false gods that just want
One of the
everyone to
false gods?
worship them blindly.
I never
What's to
said
say
it was
the other
bad.
gods don't know the
I
No,
just
they do. They're hiding it.
Yeah, so they both know the truth.
I'm saying that he speaks it. He wants to fight to against the.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are we hearing a bit of a little bit of a like existential crisis for our friend here?
he's definitely in a like not narcissist, nihilistic frame of mind.
Oh, it's talking about Kazushi having an
Oh,
existential crisis.
well, him too probably.
Kazushi is convinced that Aku is telling the truth and that the other gods trapped him and they are evil compared to him.
But he's not the
And
only
that
god, is he? The only
I'm just
god
like,
that's been displaced.
I'm just like,
Maybe he's just the last one that was, displaced.
Perhaps he's the only one he's
Kazushi
proud of.
pausing to think a bunch because all the details in his head get jumbled up. Um, I'm not entirely convinced that God would release the monsters or make his uncle go crazy, but his uncle does know the truth.
I mean, you already know that that's what the deity you call Aku did. Like he's already admitted that the creatures, the infection that plagues Kumashima, is his by him.
Oh,
You know,
did he?
yeah, he's the one who you know that like you talked
Oh,
to
I
him.
thought he said that it didn't do that.
No, no.
Or it got out of hand by
Well,
the others.
getting out of hand is one word, but that it is his his intent to utilize it to kill everything, and then then he the only way he could really interact with the world was by creating such small things that bred into bigger things. A disease that infected the world. Well, not the world. The intent is to infect the world, but you know, very similar to someone else trying to create something to infect all living creatures to, you know, bring about an end of the world. Interesting how that correlates.
Cool. Kazushi remembers a remorseful man in the middle of the woods that was very nice to him. So
Yeah, I mean, that's not. I'm not saying he didn't change his
no, no, no.
mind.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So Kazushi's just like. I think he was very honest and upfront with what he did, and the others never are and aren't.
This does sound like cope.
Yeah, when one attacks your beliefs, you have to deflect and say that. But I will say,
We'll probably find more about that later.
I was just like, but also I'm not crazy, so not like his uncle.
Pause.
Well, that's good for you, but I think what you need to worry about more than crazy or gods is how you mean to stop him. His facilities, the heart of the mountain, he's the one who controls the magic. If you could break it, the enchantment on the disease will cease, and many will start to feel better who haven't turned, and others could still be cured with magic, restoration, and the like. And perhaps even those who have been turned could be saved. But that requires stopping him, or forcing him to leave at least. I don't know if you had the strength to actually kill him, or even capture him.
Just wanted to.
But
We have to at least try.
uh, that's up to you, though.
Yes.
I can tell you there's. He never let me through it. There is an entrance he has to his mountain base, close to the entrance to the forest. I think it's. I don't know where it is, but it's deep underground, so under the mountain, I should say. But it comes out somewhere in the forest, in the lowlands, close to the village. Probably near some old ruins or something. They keep the entrance hidden. If you find it, you can sneak in a lot closer before he realizes you're there. Otherwise, be careful of the traps. Of course, the infected, but he has other things. He's been working on something else. He's been trying to create life of a different sort. One that doesn't need food or water or air. One that can't be killed or
Looks like Kazushi.
Yeah, Kazushi's just getting real nervous. He says nothing, but Kazushi's like sitting still.
fortunately so far all of it has failed, but some of the experiments, the abominations are still alive, roaming those mountains.
It's probably a good idea. I wouldn't know that you accepted his offer.
Yeah, the moment he said that they've all failed, relax. The word abomination was uttered, and he's like, "Fuck, why'd you have to call them that?" But that's what they are. He gets it.
You don't want to see these creatures. They are nothing like Kazushi.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
They actually fulfill their purpose.
Hey, what the fuck? I fulfill my purpose. I am a son.
They're actually good at what they do.
I have new parents now, and they think that I'm okay.
They think I'm okay.
We
You're,
think that you're pretty swag.
you're pretty good, Kazushi.
Thanks, Mom.
You're good. You're pretty good.
Dad, do you love me?
I give you a hug.
Hanami has forsaken me, my father. Yeah, I don't know if you know
Hello?
this, Saburo, but you were my mom, so
Understandable.
I
Hello?
said, "Do you love me, Dad?" And you were quiet, and I was like, "My father has more forsaken me," and Saburo gave me a hug.
Your lesbian father has is trying to find another wife.
Saburo, you just ain't cutting it.
I mean, you've always been. Well, okay, so
The
Do
deeper
you
we
love
go
me?
into the
I
bit,
Well, you see.
this doesn't
the deeper we go into the
matter
bit,
at all, but like I'm just like because I've been with my girlfriend longer, but we're married. I'm married to Saburo, apparently.
like legally, like it's purely for legal purposes.
Yeah.
It's
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 it's,
so that you can fight Rita Roquel in court for me.
it's purely
Yeah.
You
it's
gotta show
purely
you have a
for
stable two-parent household. It's always gonna look better than a one-parent unstable household.
Exactly, and she's so mentally unstable. Just claims she has narcissism. She made 12 kids for fuck's sake.
Hey,
It's so
13
hey,
funny.
kids.
that's horse
Like
shaming. That's horse shaming. Don't do that.
the next time I go home,
No,
be
she
like,
made
yeah.
them, as in she.
Made them.
If anything,
If
she's a
next
hoarder.
time I go home, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually married, but like it's okay.
I have a son now, but he's self-sufficient, kind of.
Your girlfriend's probably
This
evil
is a
too, so
really
it's
weird
okay.
family.
What do you mean, brother Jayu?
Brother Jayu, he sounds like a priest
Because
or
like
a
he
Monk.
was in a monastery.
Yeah.
is with at least Baptist, we would call our preacher brother instead of father.
Yeah,
Mine was brother Tom.
had to get away from those charges.
Oof.
I don't think brothers. Oh, are we gonna like? What time is it, Dylan? Like, do we have a chance to rest before going up there? Or...
Yeah, it's getting nighttime.
We're
It's
gonna sleep.
Thank God.
But this is just a short rest, right?
it'll just be a long rest. He goes,
Oh, right.
I will help keep watch and uh, give you advice and any supplies you need, but I'm not going. I'm not much of a fighter, and I can't face him. Not anymore.
Not with that attitude. She definitely does not say in character.
So, does he have any soft spots or physically like in abilities that we
He's
might be able to exploit?
perfected his form. He's mastered martial combat since his time in captivity. He's a specimen of quite repute now, and experiments were not just limited to others. He himself has been enhanced with greater strength and ability. I don't even know the limits. But
Oh.
beyond that, he does have one weakness you can definitely exploit: his arrogance and narcissism. but he is also obsessed with his nephew, Saburo. He is obsessed with you almost as much as he is obsessed with his mission and goal. He wants
I'm
you
gonna
by his
blink
side.
knowingly at Saburo. I'm just gonna blink at him.
Why me? Why? Like,
You saved
they're gonna
his
have
life. You spared him. He has not
say.
forgotten that, or the fact he was able to use you to escape his prison.
Yes, he used me. He exploited my love for him, and he deceived me.
He wants to repay what he has done to you.
I There's nothing he can do that can make up for everything he's done.
Well, in his eyes, he thinks he can still convince you. And if not, well, he has other ways of controlling people.
Love and obsession make you blind, Saburo.
Is that? Do you think that that's what he's done to my sister? That he's controlling her?
I don't know for sure, but my rather limited time with her since she has arrived on the island is she has very much been enhanced by him. Whether or not that's caused her to be controlled, I do not know.
She was all. She was already a beast before. I shudder to think. I shudder to think what would happen if he got his hands on Tozen. If he was able, if he is controlling her, I'm surprised he didn't go for either of my other brothers.
Well,
She's a better war. She's certainly a better warrior than at least one of them, but they both hold much more political power than her.
it appears, one, I don't think he's much interested in political power. But for another, she was the one who found him. She was looking for you. She was concerned, wanted to see why you never came back.
Oh, Sabra's gonna feel hella guilty now.
She said you never came back. Then she found him. And I do not know what happened afterward, whether she was controlled or she bought into it, or she just truly believed.
Well, that makes the most sense. Neither Tozen nor Keisha would have the time to like go out and do something like this. Shit, I wonder if Tozen has a kid by now. He didn't have a kid when I left. Maybe I'm an uncle now.
Uh-oh.
Saburo's wondering all
You
this in
must.
his head, but right now is
It's
like,
a canon event, Sabro. Uncles
Wait, does
must
that mean
die.
I'm an aunt?
Yes.
what?
Does that mean I'm an aunt because I'm your husband?
Yeah, exactly.
You're an uncle.
No,
Yeah, yeah, you're.
no.
This
So
is
you're still the husband, but you're also an aunt. That's how this works.
no, we're what is it? It's
It's girl, husband, male, wife. That's the who's only married for tax benefits
yeah.
because one of
It's an
them is
uncle
because one
or an aunt.
because
I
the
don't like an aunt.
because
I'm an
because
Sounds
uncle.
like a cunt.
the lady
I'm an
husband has a
uncle.
girlfriend and the man is studying the blade. The Mornblade's gonna get jealous of you.
The Mornblade's jealous of the Shogun's new sword.
Well, listen,
Envious of the sword.
we just need my sword to become sentient, and then they can kiss and make out.
Hey, hey,
I would just-
you wanna go behind that shed and kill a bunch of orcs?
They can sword fight.
there's nothing
Wink,
but
wink.
there's nothing as homoerotic as a sword fight. That's
Hmm.
canon.
Yeah, well, depending on what kind of
That's
sword
how
you
it
got.
works. I don't
Anyways,
think your sword's sentient. I think the Mornblade is just sad that it doesn't get the respect.
anyways, you you guys prepare to take your long rest, because unless you guys have, I mean, if there's anything else, you can discuss it in the morning, because you'll have more to discuss after you dream.
Before I go to
Dream?
sleep, can I investigate Rita Raquel's staff? Because that laughter and the thank yous were fucking crazy.
Sure, make a investigation check or a
Can I
con.
help?
Sure.
Did you guys hear the laughter too?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh.
Did you
No.
say that? Do you say that out loud?
Well,
No.
okay. So Dylan said I could help, so no takesies backsies, right?
I mean, you could help, but like that would require Kazushi to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Does Kazushi say that out loud?
Well, I want the doctor man to go to bed. I don't like him.
You've
Okay.
heard of
He's-
Lover Man. Get ready for Doctor Man.
Yeah.
Is Doctor Man
He
asleep?
he threatens my religious beliefs. I don't like him.
But he's also a doctor, and he also knows about research to make life, and I don't want him knowing
You're
about me.
huge.
Oh no. Yeah, so I'm not particularly fond of him for prior reasons, and just
He does agree to take a rest first.
okay. Um, I know you guys must be so exhausted, and I'm really sorry. Did you guys? So
Good.
you guys saw me use the staff, right? This staff, and Kazushi holds it up.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear anything funny when
I
I
definitely
used
didn't, right?
Nope. No one
I
else.
shake my head.
No, I can't say I
it?
did.
It laughed and then talked about freedom and then said thank you to me, and I don't know what that means.
Ugh. The
Do you
morning blade
think
in
it
your
could
head,
be?
Saburo goes, it had me in the first half.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe that staff has been locked away for a while, and
Well, for sure, because my mother didn't go back to that lab in a while, I don't think.
maybe it's happy that it got some action
I'm
in
scared.
battle.
I'm wondering if it's something nefarious like the Mournblade. No offense, Saburo.
I'm sure it's nothing. It's just a bunch of fire. Fire's good.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna investigate that now.
Go ahead.
What's your
I
investigation?
swear I don't.
+8.
Do you want to help me?
Sure.
I have a +11.
Yeah, but if you take when you take the staff from Kazushi, he's gonna like keep one hand on it and then let go. He's like, ah, I forgot. I have to actually give it to you.
No, we can do it together. We can do separate rolls if you want.
No, you can do it. I just wanted that. He doesn't
Okay.
want to give it.
I'll give it back, don't worry.
He's a little possessive of his toy from mom that she doesn't know I took. Probably.
Mm,
Hey, that's a 30, Dylan.
that fails. Sorry. Try again.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum-bum.
What you know from gathering from the staff, it's covered in a lot of runes. It's a lot of different interesting things that you don't fully understand, but what you can gather from looking at the staff is that it is one enchanted with a lot of pyromantic magic. But it's not just, stored spells. It's got a source within it that the staff feeds on, that feeds it when it's being used, that it's releasing. You're not sure exactly what it is because you don't understand, like it's a concept that's foreign and you don't know the concept. But there is some sort of entity inside this staff. Not that the staff itself is, sentient, but there is something in the staff that is alive and sentient, apparently, and it's the source of the power within the staff. And in that role, I'd say you fairly guess it's some sort of fire spirit or fire creature, something, some sort of fiery creature that's capable of doing magic. whatever that could be.
There's definitely something in here, for sure. I don't think it's. Do I get intention? Like, do I think it's a nefarious
It
or just
seems
some
just
guy?
it's a item. It doesn't seem to have any will in terms of like what it wants or likes. It doesn't seem to have the ability to control the actions of the staff. It's the fuel for the staff, and it seems to enjoy being used.
I don't think it's anything like the Morn Blade. I think it's just there's a spirit inside of it, and it's used to to power the staff.
Okay, wonderful.
It
That's
does enjoy being used, for sure.
oh, that's on brand for my mom.
Well,
Do you think I'm gonna say thank you so much, Hanami. Sorry, I was rude. Do you think, and I'm gonna look at Saburo, we should ask my mother if she knows your uncle?
As much as I would hate to contact her, she might be the only one who would know anything about him. I assume
Be-
weird
because
wizards know about each other.
every wizard that gets to a certain amount of power level is monitored by the Emperor.
That is, if they're able to be monitored, I would assume.
That's true, but if they're not, that's even more dangerous. And he's out here trying to create essentially what Rita has already done. Or
Well, he hasn't exactly been subtle, so it's probable that she knows something.
Oh, you mean that guy? Oh, I mean, he was in my class in college. Great
yeah, it
guy,
might be like
super
that.
smart, but also
He
quiet.
gave, but contacting her would, I don't know if she would alert any official authorities. And she made a threat. It was mainly towards me, but it was about your family being there. Granted, days have passed. I don't know if that's still the case. Because I can reach out to her. She gave me another sending stone.
Going to contact her? Or are you not going to contact her?
I mean, I vote we do.
Okay. What should I ask?
Say, what do you know about Narukami Masahiro,
Okay.
the wizard who keeps doing weird undead research or something? I don't know. Phrase it better, but
Are the sending stones telepathic?
Should you repeat
I
that?
Are the sending stones telepathic?
You can choose to talk to them without verbalizing what you're saying. Uh, this one, anyways. Normally, no, you have to verbalize it, but your mother made them special just for you. Only you can. If someone else want to use it, they do have to verbalize. But for you, you don't.
Alright, well, Kazushi's gonna pull out the sending stone and he is going to activate it. He's gonna be like, "Hello, mother.
Oh,
Do you know anything
hello.
about." Is this how this works now? Is it just telephone?
For her, for you and her, yes. But
Oh my god,
that's
it's a
just
telephone. I
she
didn't
may
expect this.
she.
Kazushi's just gonna be like, "Oh,
Hello, son. I
I
was
didn't."
hoping you'd call soon.
You all that the group sees is Kazushi holding this thing up to his mouth and not moving, and then you just see him cringe so hard and grip the sending stone harder and take a breath. And he's like, I was calling to ask, or I was sending you to ask about if you knew about this character named, can't remember his name.
Narukami Masahiro.
Narukami Masahiro.
Ah, yes. I knew him. We met. Well, it doesn't matter how we met, but we knew each other in our younger
They were
years.
lovers.
God,
Saburo's uncle is your
but
dad.
I have since then I know he's taken a different turn. Why do you ask? Where are you?
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I just ask because seems like he might be interested in duplicating your research is all.
Hardly. He was pathetic at such crafting. Ah, diseases and such, and time magic. Oh, he's very good at those in particular, but what I do, please, he couldn't hope to touch me.
He touched you in other places.
Oh no. I don't like this.
I'm just like, wow, I really hope that.
Saburo, I don't know how to tell you this, but Kazushi is is your cousin.
Oh. Oh, so we
You
weren't
guys are
lost.
cousins.
Oh,
You're
so we.
your cousin dad, your cousin mom.
Oh,
Your
so we
mom
weren't
cousin.
lying to the guide when we mentioned that.
Maybe. Mhm. Like,
All right.
if Courtney's logic over there trying to.
No, and
You should
honestly,
just-
kind of real, kind of base actually.
I mean, Kazushi doesn't know who his real father is, so.
Yeah, I do.
I,
Who?
It's the Shogun.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
You ruined it. The other session. I just haven't told the party. I had an existential crisis about it instead.
Yeah, maybe, who knows? Could be.
didn't we figure out like add a character?
Yeah. I'm just fucking.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with Cassidy.
It's Dr. Ratio.
Mhm.
Doctor,
So-
you're huge.
About time magic. Is there a defense against it?
Yes. Time magic itself, or
Oh well,
anti-magic,
fantastic.
or anti-magic fields, to which you need knowledge in other fields of magic, Menzomancy and other such things. But I do not think you're equipped to go against him. If that's what you're thinking, where are you? Are you still in
You-
the same region?
No, I'm somewhere else. It doesn't matter where I am.
It does. Are you in the same place as this man, this Saburo's uncle?
I really don't like when you say my friends' names.
Why, they're right there near you. Why not talk about them? They are your friends.
I am a
Kazushi,
surgeon.
you
I
guys
am a
see
surgeon.
Kazushi put his forehead on, like in his hand and just like he looks exasperated. While he's
I
like,
give him a pat on the shoulder.
I didn't
I'm
know
just-
this is how the sending stone worked.
Oh, I
Is that-
especially designed it just for us. Only like that for you. And me. No one else. I didn't like how our communications were so short and brief and infrequent. I wanted to be able to talk to you.
Yay.
Literally the side eye I gave the ground just now. If we were in person, this would be so funny.
mother cry.
Yeah, Kasushi's fiddling with his necklace now and just being like, well, uh, against any creations that are unstable, what do you recommend?
Blasting them apart.
Like force damage?
Or just
Well,
violence, I think.
so if they're unstable, then damage of any kind should sufficient enough damage, I should say, would cause them to implode. Such as yourself, if you're, when you came to me, you were in an unstable state. Had I left you like that, or someone gave you a really big knock on the head, you could have gone boom.
Would I have died?
Yes, you would have died. You are not immortal. No matter how hard I try, there is a limit to what you can be. Those are rules baked into the universe not even gods can break, for even they can die. And if gods can die, my child, everyone can die. Unfortunately. And there's a bit of bitterness in that.
Yeah.
Anyways. Damn. She really wants she does she even want to be immortal, or does she just hate the fact that she like lost? Damn.
All of the above. Maybe just her kids. I don't know.
She goes, you are asking a lot of questions. Are you actually going to try to face this man?
What did she say? She said you're asking a lot of questions.
About
Yeah.
him? Are you going to actually fight him? Are you going to face him?
Uh, maybe just to talk.
Do not try to talk to him. He's he's gone insane. Power and blind. He's been lied to, twisted around. You must not listen to anything he says. Do not go near him. At all. Where are
What?
you?
I'm just like, but is he really lying though?
He is. He's the joke. He is literally like okay.
Kazushi to his mom is just gonna say, he sure seems to speak the truth about some things.
The lies often taste the sweetest.
Yours sure didn't.
I don't lie to you, child. I tell you nothing but
That's
the
a
truth. Whether you are ready to accept it or not, it's not something I can tell you. But he is a
You
liar.
literally lied to me until I almost died the other day.
I did no such thing. I do everything I
Can I?
do to protect you. Yeah, sure. Insight.
Oh, I was gonna disconnect the
Oh,
call, but I'll
sure.
insider.
I mean, if you want to disconnect the call, sure. And as you're making, she tries to change the subject because she goes, but where are you?
Hold on one second.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
11.
Hard to tell, but she's, frustrated, full of emotions, definitely thrown off.
Yeah.
But do you disconnect?
Uh, yeah, Kazushi disconnects without telling her where she is. But he will say, bye for now, thanks for the information, and then disconnect. Because if he's too rude, he fears that his mom will come for him and kill him.
I need you to make.
However,
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
okay,
Damn.
this will be fun.
You gotta get brain blasted.
Maybe 17.
One of your runes on the back of your neck glows. You feel it hot, and for a brief moment, your vision flashes, and you see In front of you, what should not be visible to anyone, is a floating orb. It looks like it has an eye. It
Can I
blinks,
fuck?
and then it
Can I
disappears.
make that go? Fuck. Can I make that go away?
If you tell me, I can dispel it.
It does disappear. Like you see it for a second,
Okay.
and it's gone. But when it disappears, your rune also stops, being active. Your mom
Damn.
just located you. Don't forget, she has
Wait.
find my child.
Even if I have the necklace on, that still works.
It does. It's your runes. She's not
I should
locating
just
you.
throw this.
She's locating your runes.
Kazushi's gonna groan out loud and put his head in his hands.
It protects against everyone else, but not your mother. You should have guessed that by now.
Yeah.
She was trying to be polite, getting you to talk to her. She's wanting to do this the right way, but you make it so hard, and you know what she says, mother knows best.
Toxic, toxic, toxic. It's always, it's never her fault. You make it so hard for me, Kazushi. You make me do this.
How did
Hey,
that
how do you
come?
know that's what I say to her?
You made me do this.
The call went terribly. Now she knows where we are.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of thought she already knew where we were.
No.
That's not terrible.
But it. Oh, it's awful.
I went into another accent. So sorry.
It's actually awful.
Well, she also knows by extent where he is. The doctor.
She says that she's known him before, but he's bad at every other magic except time magic, which we already knew because his creations keep falling apart. And that time magic and anti magic fields are the only really good defense against him. And then she kept trying to ask me where we were, and I didn't tell her. And now she knows because of this fucking rune on the back of my neck. Chizushi whispers the last part because he doesn't want to wake up the doctor lady. The doctor, sir, ma'am.
Seeing his mom everywhere.
Yeah. Hanami,
Yeah,
can you look at the back of my neck?
I look at the back of his neck.
Yeah, I gotta.
It looks a bit warm, but otherwise normal.
It looks what?
It looks like it's a little like his skin's gotten hot, like it's a little pinkish, like as if it's like hot water or something, like in a circle around on the back of his neck. But otherwise, it's not too bad. It's not like a really noticeable. It's like someone slapped you, that kind of like brief bit of skin change color, and it kind of like fades away.
Your skin just looks a little irritated.
There we go. That's
You
just
cast. Can you dispel magic?
Isn't
You sure you want to try that again?
Shush. I'm asking Hanami a question.
I'll say that didn't exactly go very well the first time.
we don't know that, do we?
I don't think so.
And
I thought
Kazushi's
before.
gonna ask me to do that?
Aren't you just
I
all magic? Would you ask that?
Kazushi shoulders. If it would turn, I guess, whatever locator she has on me off.
Will you try to turn yourself on and off again?
I don't think that's how I work. I do.
Yes. God damn it! I can't find my kid. All right, do a full reboot.
Life 360 in the back of his neck.
Because usually turns off, turns back on, goes into default mode.
And he's just
Oh.
forgets.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened when Dispel Magic was cast on him? I actually forgot.
You passed out.
You passed out.
Oh, that's.
And Belle almost
You-
died.
Yeah.
How? You are made of magic. What would happen if Dispel Magic were to get you? You fucking.
I just thought you could like single it out, not like my whole
You
body.
literally tried that.
Hanami doesn't know that.
Yeah, you're gonna ask her to do that to you so she could get hurt?
No, literally, I've already admitted defeat when Jayu was questioning my decision.
Well, unless there's anything else you wish to do, you guys can begin your long rest.
Yay, I get all of my funny resources back.
Maybe.
Okay, I won't even start. I won't click the button.
I will need. I'm just gonna have everyone roll, like just do this roll, but it'll be things. This is the mechanics. I need everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yay, I would be really good at that were it not for the -2. Oh wait, damn. Okay,
Oh, that's not good.
that's not terrible actually. 18.
That's a 10.
20.
6.
I mean, it would have been a 20 if I weren't exhausted, but
So 20.
Do you want some luck points?
no, I don't need it. I rolled. I'm going to
Zushi?
trust.
No.
Okay.
No, we ball.
6. Actually, no one succeeds.
It dies.
It is,
Explodes.
after
think
all,
I-
the doctor's dream spell.
Wait, what if I'm holding a cat? Does
Oh.
that protect me?
No.
Mochi, get over here. I need your help.
Can you
Uh,
become a cat again?
Each
That'd
of
be
you
funny.
will not gain the benefits of a long rest this evening.
Oh, can I at least get a short rest?
Ooh.
Maybe. Well, you can do a short rest.
What the fuck? We don't get a long rest?
You are under the effects of dream, and you failed to save. So yes. And it is a doctor, so just so you know, the DC for his spells, as you've learned before, is very fucking high. I mean, you
Oh,
guys are
shit.
in the near 20, like you're at like
All my shit is
near
short
20s
rest.
as it is. So some of your items. Can you imagine someone like him? But
Okay.
you guys, as you fall asleep, we can cover some of the dreams. There's a couple. Well, one is gonna be shared by all of you. There's one for Saburo. You are a kid again, wandering around your house, and you're looking for somebody. You just don't know who, but you know it's important. As you're wandering through the house, you get this weird feeling that you should check the attic. You do, and you have this even like you start begin feeling fear, but you know you have to. It's part of the game. You got to. And eventually, you go towards the room where your uncle was kept, the secret room. You open it, and inside, you find all of your family members chained up, raving mad, except for your uncle and your sister. They're not there. The rest are raving about something and it starts to scare you. As you try to close the door, you hear the chain snap. You hear your mother going, "Come here, my little baby. I'm going to get you." And it becomes a monster chase. And that's your nightmare part of it, as it turns into a nightmare. Uh, which is how you don't get your save, because you literally have Freddy Krueger dreams. Uh,
Damn, that shit sucks.
since Lily's not here, I'm going to pass this portion of the dream to Hanami. You, you weren't really fully aware because you were, but the boy that was uh, dead but not dead, um, you see him wandering the deck of the ship, and then a man come up to him, and you hear that cold voice go, "Little boy, would you like a treat? I have toys and other things. I want to make sure you're okay. I heard you were sick. Your friends sent me to check on you. And he takes the hand of the stranger, which you can't see because he's clouded in a cloak. The boy goes with them. And then the dream shifts, and they're in this dark cave. And the doctor takes the little boy and brings him into a room where he holds out little mushroom, and it breathes. It spores around, and the boy inhales them. The doctor just looks at you. Well, come save him again. Time is running out. And Kazushi, you have one as well, uh, where you are back home, where you were with your, your real home is, uh, you were spending with your, well, not like your actual home, but like your home as a automaton, uh, down beneath the Imperial Palace. You wandering down the halls. Every time you go by a door, you see a scene. Sometimes it's, you know, during your during the campaign where you've failed at something. Sometimes you see horrible death. Sometimes it's a premonition, like you see Bale impaled. You see Saburo cut down by his own sword. You see Hanami ripped apart by demons. You see Jayu. Just
I mean,
Jayu.
That's it. Just shy.
oh, that's
That's
great.
just a nightmare in and of itself. Like,
Yeah,
ah,
for
Oh,
you!
he was mean to me, and I saw him punch that lady. That's fine. Uh, sorry. I see Jayu what? I
You did
assume getting
it's that.
fucked up.
No, you just see Jayu. That was it.
that's the
Oh,
premonition. You're fucked.
No, you really do just see Jayu. You're confused at why it's just Jayu in an empty room until he turns, um, and his head falls off his shoulders with a needle in his eye.
oh.
You're kind of cool.
And the last, well, not the last door, but the last member of the party, you see uh, Lily uh, screaming at Amir. Uh, when she turns to you, she's not wearing a mask. She doesn't have a face.
That checks out. I always knew it.
It's just empty. And she runs towards you, begging
I would
for
dodge
help.
that bitch.
Begging for help, shouting that they took her face, the mirrors. And the door closes, and you see your reflection in a mirror. You turn away, and from the mirror, you see another mirror, and the reflections don't move in sync with you. They move off. Your reflections begin to move on their own accord. As you back against the wall, uh, you turn to the last mirror, but it's not a mirror of reflection of you. It's the Shogun. And you feel that fear once more, that presence, that dread that he always has when he's around.
And I would reach for him so fast, dog.
And then
I would
through
swap.
the mirror, through the wall that is reflecting, you see a blade cut through, almost taking your hand. and the whole room of glass shatters and floats, and then they slowly turn towards you like daggers. And you hear in a mixed voice of the doctor and the shogun, "You will die."
This is fine.
And Jayu, your dream, your nightmare, is every time you most of it's you trying to fight, or you're trying to run, or you're trying to do something, you're trying to climb a wall, you know you can do it. But every time you do it, you fail. You fall. You break your fist every time you punch a. Something you've punched 1,000 times. You slip every time you try to run. Every time you try to climb a wall, you just break a finger. And then you get laughed at by the opponents you're fighting, the monsters, the creatures, even things that don't have the ability to laugh or understand, like animals. They stand up on two legs and they start laughing at you. And you realize you're not wearing any pants.
Oh, he's a monk.
You're not wearing a shirt either.
Oh,
I feel like Jayu's a lot harder to get it to like make afraid.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing the failure and your the tradition.
I mean,
You're
I could
not
also
wearing any
add some.
pants, Fire Lord Ozai.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, you're having the Aang nightmares of not being ready, uh,
Yeah, sure. I would
but worse.
definitely say probably cut back to like him not being able to train with the sword or him failing with the sword with his father.
Uh, but as all of you before you wake up, your nightmares come to an end and they bleed together into one scene over on a cliff overlooking the island. You see the doctor, his gear and slight armor, and patting his face covered with his bird-like mask. He turns towards you all. There you all are. I am waiting for you. You will die or join. I look forward to this. If you do not come, this island will die. Your
Well,
little
shit, I guess.
friend will die. Your sister will be mine forever. I will take your brothers next. Willingly or not. And you, Saburo, I will make you kill your friends. If you do not join me.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, fellas.
And
I'm gonna have to summon my mom.
Like a
dream,
Pokemon.
the dream ends.
Dang, we get no rests. Very sad.
You can take a short rest, so you can roll for hit dice. There's no further short rest rules. But beyond that, any non-short rest, resources do not come back, including spell slots.
I have arcane recovery, so up to 3 of my spell slots get recovered, and I only
Yes,
use
that is
2.
a short rest. That is a short rest feature.
Yeah, I know. You were like, no spell slots.
I said,
Alright, I
unless
got.
it's a short rest roll, you don't get spell slots. Because none of you are, warlock, so you don't get that.
Well, hold on. How much? I know I have to roll hit die to like try and get rid of some exhaustion. So how do I?
Yes, you can.
Where are you?
It's pretty sure it's 2. per like you sacrifice 2.
And all right, so
Double check.
all right, let me look at
Yes,
exhaustion.
it's up to you can choose. You can give up to 1 hit dice to roll DC 15.
All right. Con save. We're gonna hope that I pass. All
I
right,
think we're just gonna
we're
roll all my hit dice.
we're still exhausted gamers, but you know what? That's a problem for next session.
Yep, it is a problem for next session. But yeah,
I am gonna use.
You do get a sending message, not like through the sending stone, but like an actual sending message from your mother, Kazushi. That says, "Be safe. If you see fire in the sky, run."
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a
She is going
comet
to.
that will hit Earth, and then we will all die.
And she sounds super scared, like super, like this is not her. Like, like, oh, it's okay, son. I'm here to protect you. It's like, son, whatever they want, run.
This is really not good. We are not good right now.
I'm.
He did have to use a couple of very high spell slots to do that to you guys, so he will be less than before.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens next time.
Yep. Be a couple weeks from now. Next week is
I guess Kazushi would just be like, I'll try. But he's also scared because he's never heard her scared.
All right. Well, I got a short rest.
Why are you
That's
scared?
all
I'm
I
not.
need.
Mom, why are you scared? I'm scared now. Don't cry, Mom. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
afraid.
real. I'm like, hey, don't be afraid. That's weird.
Do I get to change any of my spells or no?
I'll allow it. You don't get like
Oh,
additional spell slots, but I'll allow this shift
Oh.
because you
Can
technically
I-
you technically get the long rest. You just don't get the benefits, which does technically include switching spell slots. But I'll allow it simply because
good night,
it's like,
Jack.